Right now. I'll go ahead and move this over just a tad bit. All right, y'all. Pull up on YouTube, man. I'll see y'all over there. Peace out. See you in a minute. And boom. There we go. And here we go. Get it going. Get it going. All right, Melanie, if you can go ahead and hit that music for me. That way we won't.
Oh, you can hear it.
Yeah.
I said, did you hear it? You said no.
I can't make it out, but YouTube will be able to make out the melody, and they'll flag the video. Have it taken down. Jam-packed gaming, what's going on? Keep it smooth, what's going on? Chris Garrett, Ashley Michelle, Glazed and Smoked Food, what's going on? Torry, what's popping off? How's everybody doing tonight, man? Whitney Barnes, hey y'all, what's going on? Ash Pass, Comedian Trav, what's going on, man? As y'all come in, hit that like button for your boy. Y'all already know the rules, man. Don't be acting brand new with me. Hit that like button, and we got a couple other people pulling up in a minute. Blaq Ron was just here. I don't know what happened to his connection, but he'll be right back. So y'all go ahead and pull up, get comfortable. Melanie Comarcho, how you been, lady?
Hey, just trying to hang in here. Trying to figure out a way to be creative, make a couple dollars on this lockdown. Wow. This stuff is crazy.
It is. I never would have imagined it went this long. I would have never imagined I've seen something like this in my life, but
in my lifetime. I mean, people try to compare it to the Spanish flu in 1819, what they done read about, whatever. They didn't have iPads and Google and a billion people in 1816. Okay,
that's
no
true.
comparison. No comparison.
Shout out to Bobby Johnson. Am I afraid?
Do you believe? Not afraid, because I got God. I ain't afraid. But do you believe?
Yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm worried that we're always not getting all the information from the government. But I'm not afraid.
Always.
Yeah, I feel like what's going to happen is going to happen, and those that are able to adjust are going to be the survivors that come out of this. It's just like with anything. Like there's always a strong shift every couple.
It's always something
like that. So like those that are able to adjust, those that are able to adhere to the new restrictions and things of that nature, staying in. Because I know people still trying to go out and kick it like it's like shit ain't paid. I'm like,
I had invitations. My daughter's birthday is the 4th of July. Okay. I'm in the hospital giving birth on the 4th. I must have got 3 invitations to barbecues. I was like, I'm gonna have to pass.
Yeah.
How you eat barbecue without a mask on? Really? Right? No. Not coming.
You don't at all. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why people aren't taking it as serious as they should be, but I ain't gonna be out here playing with that.
I made love with my mask on the other day. This nigga was mad, talking about why you won't take care. I just ate I was like, hey, I'm sorry, sir. I can't get the COVID.
The fact that you said, I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry.
That nigga was like, I like to kiss though. You was like, nigga, kiss my shoulder.
No, kiss my ass. No. You glad you getting anything? This a pandemic, boo.
Right.
Okay.
Somebody said they having trouble getting in. We sent it. Just click the link.
Did you pay that bill?
He said
still on that night trying to get that extension. Wondering why they can't get on Zoom. You got to pay that bill. Send him $25 or something.
Right. He said it keeps asking him for a password. I'm like, shouldn't ask you a password. You should just be able to click the link and it'll bring it.
Well, no. What he got to do is reset his password. That's the problem. He forgot his password. Tell him to reset his password on Zoom. You don't have to reset it and come back in. It takes all of 30 seconds. Click on that forgot password because you don't know it, do you? Tell him whatever his Zoom password is what is the password.
Wait, no, he was saying they were asking him for a password to get in the meeting. I was like, it shouldn't be because the meeting is a password protected. So
right, all you got to do is click on the link. How old is that nigga? No, I'm just kidding.
He
That
said it was
old
his first,
school.
he said it was his first time doing it, so you know.
Oh, okay. He should have practiced.
Look, practice for the Zoom meeting.
Practice for the meet. That's how I do. You'll never know it's my first time because I'm gonna play with it a couple times before I come in. Better believe that.
Where were you supposed to be at right now? Do you know where in the country you're supposed to be right now?
What country? I was supposed to be here.
No, where in the country?
Huh?
Like what city in the country were you supposed to be in?
I was supposed to be in Atlanta and Chicago.
I
had the Fox and Chicago Theater.
Yeah, man.
Boy.
All of that.
That was a lot of money I missed.
Man, who you
all the rent. Y'all don't know. One show could cripple us. Am I right, Tammy? Listen, am I right? Yes. Where comedians at? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but we live in, like y'all live check to check, we live show to show. And
absolutely.
We done flew the shows, ripped. And the promoter said, hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Please
don't. No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
Anytime a nigga was like, hey, can I talk to you real quick for a second? Nah, man, talk to me in front of these people so they can hear this bullshit you finna spew out of your mouth.
Right.
I did my part. I hate that when they, like, don't make me getting paid contingent upon who shows up. I need my money. You need to have my money to the side before I even get to the venue. Like that's why I had to start asking for a down payment. Like I need that. I need.
That's automatic, the down payment. But I need the rest of my money before I touch that stage.
Come on with it.
Way more funny when I got my money. You better believe that part. The jokes just flow out when my money in my pockets already. I'm like, oh, I ain't got to worry in the world.
I'll do all setups, no punchlines though. Until I get the money.
Oh, right. So you get the punchlines when I get my money.
That part.
No, you're going to give me my money first or I'm not going on. I'll go on and tell the audience why I'm not going on. That's about it. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll go right out there and tell them, hey, these people ain't got my money. I done flew 5 hours.
Oh,
you ever did that? You ever flew?
That is, I never have flown to a place and didn't get paid. I never flown to a place and didn't get paid. I've been out here sometimes and didn't get paid. And then when I was back in St. Louis, I had some times where somebody was like, yeah, man, I ain't got all of it. I'm like, well, when will you have all of it? Give me what you got till you get all of it and I'll come get the rest of it later.
Okay.
I've had that happen. But yeah,
you'll never get the rest later. If it's out of town, you can come back there 5 years later. That promoter gonna be like, you know what, man? I ain't even got.
I had tried to reach out to you. I didn't hear nothing back from you. Like, nigga, what number did you call? Let me see.
Right.
Pull up your call log from 5 years.
No, they ain't even got that excuse. I got an Instagram and a Facebook. Messenger me.
I got
matter of fact, put it on my page. You ain't got to messenger me. Put it on. Looking for me.
We got Ryan Davis about to come in the room.
I am in the room. I'm here. I'm just in the dark, my nigga.
You are. Why?
Hey, Melanie.
Hey, I hear you.
What? Oh, did you get kidnapped? Are you in the? Really?
Oh, there you go. Car. Okay.
All right.
Looks like he in the trunk of a car, huh?
I'm not in the trunk of a car. I'm in the front seat of a car. Okay, let me tell you what happened. So Tahir hit me up and was like, we doing Zooming with the homies. I'm like, bet, I'm down. I ain't doing nothing. Last night, Corey Holcomb called me and was like, yo, I need somebody in Atlanta. Can you get to Atlanta? And I was like, sure. And our show just ended. We just ended our first Thursday show. And then Tahir texted me. It was like, we live. I was like, shit, guess it's live from the car then. It's whatever.
Why you just ain't text me and let me know? I would have tried to rebook you.
I'm not a good friend to hear, and I will just do stuff on a whim. So that's what we're doing right now.
So you on your way to the airport?
I'm not driving. No, I'm here all weekend. I'm in Atlanta all weekend.
Oh, you in Atlanta already?
Yeah. Oh no, me and Corey had a conversation. I got on a flight 3 hours later.
Wow.
Red eye.
And where are you? At the Atlanta Comedy Theater?
Atlanta Comedy Theater, yeah.
You guys are crazy.
Yes.
Be careful. Be careful.
I am being careful. I ain't no meet and greet or nothing.
I can't. Did you see what happened with DL, right?
I did.
I ain't trying to pass out on nobody's stage. I ain't trying to catch no corona. I'm just gonna be patient. Wait, I'm not gonna go do no club. And the money can't even be there like it was because it's no capacity. It's not full.
Yeah.
Because of the way they have the restrictions for the virus.
Yeah. So then that's why I would never go out as a headliner. But I'm just featuring for Corey this weekend. So
if the features ain't paying, I mean, if the headlining ain't paying, features can't be paying that much either.
I'm gonna get my feature money, but and then I don't promote the show, so I can come back here as a headliner next week if I wanted to.
Oh no! Well, you sure will, because
it
there ain't a lot of comics coming out right now, so it's probably wide open.
And it ain't my people; it's Corey's people. So I'm just doing it. Plus, my uncle passed, and I had to come to Charlotte anyway.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, to go to a funeral on Sunday. So they were like, "Yo, you trying to pick up a check on this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then go up to Charlotte on Sunday?"
I am not mad. Get that money.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Hey, you a different type of hustle, Don Davis. I love it.
I was like, do I have to promote the show? He was like, no, nobody needs to even know you're here. Boom. Okay, that's fine.
Love it.
That's free money just for talking. I'll take
Free
it.
money for talking. And nigga, I ain't been on stage in 6 months. Let me go ahead and let the both of you know. It's gonna look like you ain't been on stage in 6 months. My nigga struggling. You hear me?
Stop it.
Connected. My jokes, all your jokes are in your head, but the words that connect the premise to the punchline.
Yeah. He done went through a dead spot in Atlanta.
Words, you don't remember all of them.
Oh, there he is.
What? So wait, are you you with Kurt? You with Corey all weekend, right?
Yep.
I sent him my number on Instagram. I mean on Facebook because he told me to hit him up. Tell him I said hit me up, man. I want to get him on the show. Shit.
Okay.
Just tell him.
So how are the crowds in Atlanta?
The crowd was good. The crowd was good.
Yeah, I've been trying to make that happen.
He got some sold out shows. You know what they're gonna do.
But is the room at half capacity? What's going on?
I think they probably moved some tables. You know what I mean? But it looked like they didn't change much of the seating. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh my God. No way.
I think I would be paranoid as hell.
I can't.
You know what you're doing, right? You're basically going raw on the first night. You're putting the head in, and then you putting the condom on halfway through. But you already caught it.
At that particular venue, the stage is high off the ground and it's way far away from the
audience, dog. You're nowhere near the audience.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All that breath going in the air, Ryan. All that breath, all the laughs, all the straight in the air.
Exactly. And you know, spit comes out when people laugh. Spit comes out.
Some laughs to go in the air. I wasn't killing them. I was.
He just said it's been 6 months.
I'd have been back near the curtains telling jokes with a mask on.
I was just gonna say, Melanie, Ryan, did you do your jokes with the mask on? Or you took your mask off?
Nah, I took the mask off.
Mask off. Mask off.
Listen, I snore when I'm awake. I can't do no performance with no mask. I already don't get there as is. I can't do it. Won't do it.
Okay.
All right, well, there it is.
I hope that ain't an Uber you riding in with no mask on.
Nah, I'm not the Uber, but neither one of us got a mask on.
Right, but if that's one of your booty calls, you already dead, so it don't matter.
This is ridiculous.
The motherfucker.
Talk the comments in front of people. Look, Melanie could have threw me an alley-oop or anything. She was like, no.
Nah, she throwed your ass under the bus like she worked at Greyhound, nigga.
You already gone, brother.
Ryan like to go wrong.
She threw death at your ass.
Melanie ass is a bag handler for Megabus. She like, where you say you going? Minneapolis. Throwed your ass under that bus like motherfucker, boy.
Well, let's go ahead and kick it off real quick. Welcome back to another episode of Zooming with the Homies, man. Super excited about tonight's show. We have some amazing people on there. I'm just go ahead and kick it off. Straight from Sacktown and in the cart. You got a new phone on us, you know what I'm saying? We got Rico Da Greats in the
building. You had to, man.
What's up with you, man? Okay, the new phone ain't working. He'll be back. He'll be back. Oh, there you go. There you go. What's up with you, Rico? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. Doing great, man. Trying to stay away from people, man. No new breath. No new breath, man.
Absolutely.
Your breath is new. Keep that shit away from me, man. Niggas bringing new breath niggas around. I don't fuck with them, man. New breath niggas is like new gang members. I don't know that nigga. He ain't did nothing for the gang yet.
How is it up there in SAC? How is it up there? Is it all the way locked down, or some stuff is still open, or what?
Some stuff's still open, but shit, ain't nothing to do. Your Sacramento ain't really nothing to do anyway.
Yeah.
They closed down. They closed down all the bars, and it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Everybody got a mask on. You seeing all these women with these ugly eyes. It's just these bitches' eyes is ugly.
But at least we all right, because it's a lot of stank breaths that's saving us with these masks. Because I'm like, oh my God, I can smell this one guy.
It's a lot of niggas I conversate with now.
We 6 feet apart at the grocery store, and I still smell his breath. Stop.
Man, I met a lady recently whose teeth let me know her breath stank, and they were not lying on her, nigga. Like, her teeth let me know her breath stank before I smelled it, and when I smelled it, I was like, I should have believed you, teeth.
Should have believed the
Tried
teeth.
to warn me.
Believe the
How
teeth.
you see her teeth?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a lot of people who got bad breath that are finding it out due to these masks.
Man,
They
Yeah.
breathing in them all day.
Oh, it's
Niggas
finally
ain't.
coming back on them like a bad
It
Uno
is.
hand, just reverse.
And you can tell. Let me tell you how to know the one.
And they be
Nigga
in
sound like a
denial,
bad
Sign.
Uno hand.
talking about my mask.
Draw two.
The mask.
Draw
Into
two.
the mask, nigga. That's what it smells like.
all right, hold on
You
one
see a
second.
lot of people walking around with their mask, with their nose out, because they can't even take the smell of their own breath. So their nose is out. I'm like, ooh, he can't handle his breath. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna keep it going with the introduction. Next up, we got the homie, man, very conscious brother, very solid brother, representing Texas already. We got Mr. Blaq Ron in the house. What's up, Blaq Ron?
Man, you know it's always a pleasure, my mellow yellow brethren. You know what I'm talking about? Melanie, what's happening, Suge? It's been a long ass time since I seen you. Rico, you came on here way more gangster than what your headshot would allude to. Rico got a blessed be to the Lord headshot. He came on like, yeah, you know I'm talking about,
man.
it's real square out here. Bitches ain't putting on like they supposed to. The streets is dry, cuz. I was like, Bishop Rico?
Let me tell you something. I met Rico when I was in SAC and I did a show. I forgot what's the name of that club, Rico? That I met
Touch of Class.
Touch of Class. Let me tell you something, man. I walked in the bathroom with Touch of Class and it didn't have no seat on it. I was like, okay, I know where I'm at now. I know exactly what's going on. Rico came in that
I don't know.
That's
I don't
the
know
hood, man.
anything. I don't know anything named Touch of Class that has class in it. I'm talking about Touch of Class car wash, Touch of Class barbershop, Touch of Class restaurant, Touch of
Candy
Class
store, it don't matter.
nightclub.
None of that.
Anytime you see the words touch of class, know that shit ain't been classy since 81, nigga.
But that's why it's only a touch, Blaq Ron. Only a touch.
It's only a pinky touch too.
Nigga, it's like we got paper plates but cloth napkins. Touch of class, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Next up, we got my dog, man, and I respect him so much because this brother literally hopped off a flight, did a show, and is still on the Zoom right now. My dog, I called him yesterday, and he was sleeping, still held a conversation with me. We got Mr. Ryan Davis in the house. What's going on, Ryan?
What's up? That's messed up. I told you I wasn't asleep, and you still gonna tell everybody I was asleep, which means that you knew I was lying.
I did. I was like, nigga, I can call you back. No.
You're a horrible
I answered
liar.
the phone like, yeah, what up to here? He was like, you sleep? I was like, nah, man, I'm up. Shit. He was like, this nigga sleep. So I was just wondering. What you do Zoom
Nigga, I
with
thought there was police lights behind you for a
It looked like
second.
police lights behind him.
Nigga, I was
behind
like, so act natural, you know what I'm saying? Don't whip your head around, but stay on the phone with us, you know what I'm saying? By all means, stay on the phone with us, nigga. Your life matters.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. Nigga, I'm from
Made
the
me
hood
put my
for
weed
real,
out.
nigga. I'm from the hood for real, nigga. You see, I put
Made
my
me
blood
put my
down and
weed out.
everything,
Shit.
nigga.
Hey, Rico put his weed out, nigga.
Nigga,
live,
it
Rico?
got so real.
Where
Fuck
you
a
live,
fact. It got
real right
real in the
then, nigga.
motherfucker.
Did you
Nigga,
move, Rico? Where you live?
I was
It
like,
got real in the motherfucker. I
fuck
had a
all these
flashback.
pleasantries, niggas. Them people
Hey.
behind you, boy.
That nigga Rico is 3 time zones away from you and still put his weed out in
That
his
nigga
car.
say I ain't gonna fuck with it. They liable to ask for everybody ID on the Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Just hold it up to the camera. Well, Ryan, man, I appreciate you being here. Next up, we have one of the funniest people I've ever seen do comedy so naturally, graces the stage, commands the presence of everybody there, and just dope as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Melanie Comarcho in the house. Oh, absolutely.
Hello.
The
He
queen.
gave me a great one. Hey, what's up,
That's
everybody?
the queen.
Trying to make it.
What's up
Trying
with the
to make it
queen?
till I make it. Come on. This pandemic is killing me.
That's
I
One
didn't
of
know
the
what was gonna
greatest
kill
jokes
me
I've
first.
ever heard is niggas out here taking all this Viagra and shit to get their dicks hard. It's something you can eat.
Oh yeah. Let's
Look
get
at
it
all the
right
niggas
on
sitting
up
here
there.
wondering what it is.
There's stuff you
Pussy.
can
That
eat.
shit.
Everybody get
Hey.
quiet when you hear that. What? Stuff you can eat? Yeah. Pussy. Make your
Pussy.
bang hard, your hair grow back, it clears acne. It's a cure-all. It's a cure-all.
Secure all.
First comedy
natural-
show I ever
natural
worked,
cure.
bro. 2007, Grambling State University. I
Hold
was a
on.
member
Man,
of
was
the
that fun.
Lanyap committee, which means that we had to handle all the celebrities and stuff when we would have events and stuff like that. So we had the comedy show. Let me tell you who's on this comedy show. Melanie Comarcho,
Mm-hmm.
Cheryl Underwood, AJ Jamal, and Ali Sadiq.
Oh,
Damn.
And this
that
is back
show
when
was
Ali
fun,
had
show.
this is back when Ali had locks.
Oh, right, right.
Or he had just cut his hair. He
Yeah,
might have just cut
something
his hair.
happened that he cut his hair. I think he had a heart attack or an aneurysm or something.
Anybody?
But this how far back this was. So Melanie come in that hoe, she blazed that bitch.
Oh, wait,
Cheryl coming out, she smoked
You
that
know they
bitch,
go.
you know what I'm
They
saying?
got math problems.
AJ Jamal come on there and eat that sandwich. I'm talking
Oh,
about he ate,
he?
Did he?
Okay.
nigga, I'm talking about a party sub. That hoe was 15 feet
Ah.
long and it was loaded with all of the other fixes, nigga. Who came and rocked that bitch right after Ali? But whose dressing room was I assigned to work? Melanie and Cheryl's. And that's the first time I met Melanie. And then I didn't meet her again until after I started doing comedy and shit. But she was just as gracious and welcoming when I was a comic as she was when I was a nobody that was just
I
assigned to be
tried
in her
to. You
gopher.
never know. Shit, your ass might be the next
Hey,
Steve Harvey. You don't
that's
know.
100%. You ain't never changed, Miss Camacho. You ain't never
I
changed.
tried.
I love your energy, and I love how you encourage us to keep doing our thing. I
Well,
mean, I
that's
swear I
right,
do. You're a beautiful
Rico.
person, man.
You better believe it.
Beautiful
So did
person,
you
man.
move, Rico?
Beautiful person.
Thank you. Did
Did
you
I move?
Yeah. Where you
moved,
at? Where you
I
live?
moved cars, but I'm in
Where you
Sac
live?
now.
I thought so. So
I'm
what
in
you
Sac.
talking about?
I thought it said
Weed is legal in Sacramento.
look at that. Wait, that's
Still fucking the police. I don't fuck around. If it's
Oh,
legal or
okay.
not. They
Yeah,
still
not in
fuck
your
with your
car.
ass
It
and
ain't
get blood.
legal to smoke it in the
Yeah,
car.
they,
No.
it ain't legal if the
Hey.
white folks want to fuck with
Nigga
you.
Rico be
Have
buying
y'all ever
this
tried to
nigga Rico
figure
be
out
buying
these
legal
market?
weed from illegal
See,
places.
you gotta buy the weed from the white boys in
Yeah.
Humboldt County, and then they'll leave you alone.
What you say,
This
Ryan?
nigga still getting his weed from the
Have
weed
y'all
man.
figured out how to understand parking math? Where it's like no parking from Monday until noon, but anything after that is great unless it's Tuesday and you have an SUV. Like that shit, like I don't know what to do. I just spent like 10 minutes looking at the sign. I don't know the fuck
Like,
is
nigga,
that?
can I park here or no?
Yeah,
Nigga, shit.
can I park
Just
here or
lock
no?
your doors
You
and say
better
a
look at
prayer.
that sign. Cause you come out, that car be gone.
Hey, that's when you just pay a
That's why-
crackhead $5 to watch that hoe. You in Atlanta,
That's why.
you just pay a clucker $5.
That's why I
be
bought the
hey,
old
watch
man's
The
that hoe.
handicap.
crackheads that went up. They want $10 now.
Hey.
They done went up.
Yeah.
What y'all gonna do? Hit that Chef Rob's?
I bought.
It's the same sign, but everybody's parked.
Oh, you good? You good then? You good? What'd
Nigga,
you
don't
say,
go
Rico?
for that. Don't
I
go for
bought-
that. So here don't
I
live in
bought a
Atlanta.
handicap placard, man.
Oh, that's the way to go. If you can get that, that's the way to go.
Oh, nice.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
we
they-
got,
I
we
park
they-
where
got,
the fuck I want to.
we
They
got
kind of
one more.
slow to tow the handicap cars.
I be coming up to people like you saying, "What's your handicap, sir?"
I keep telling the police asked me. I told them, I said I had a brain aneurysm. I might fall out anytime.
Okay, well, you don't need to be driving with no brain
Yeah.
aneurysm.
Hell
How about
no.
No, I had one. I had one a long time ago. You know, I had one 6 years ago.
No,
I didn't know that, Rico. I didn't
I
know that at
survived
all.
the brain aneurysm 6 years ago, Christmas Day.
That nigga
Okay.
said that shit like it was a
Yeah.
crock pot.
Thank
You know, I've
God
been having
you
that hoe about
still
6
here.
years. Like nobody
Yeah,
knew that.
shit.
Hold
Thank God you're still here. Thank God.
Kim,
Oh yeah.
But you low key should not be driving.
Kim
Oh,
Whitley is
I'm
in the
high key driving.
Or
Kim Whitley
probably
is in
smoking
the
weed.
comments. Kim, if you
Huh?
want to come in, let me know. Hit me up on my Instagram if you want to come in here, Kim.
That Kim Whitley?
Yeah, she in the comments.
You
If
the
you wanna
one
come
told
in,
me
Kim,
about y'all. I love my Kim. Hey,
Yeah.
Kim.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's my baby right there.
real quick. So we got one more person coming. When he gets here, I'm gonna give him his introduction. But as always, this is Zoom with the homies. Never put it behind a paywall because I want you guys to get it unfiltered, get it as raw as possible. All I ask is that you go ahead and bless my guest with a little something if you got it. And at this
Don't
time,
send it
go
to
ahead and
me.
ask my guest.
Don't waste your money on me. Send all my money to one of these niggas that need it.
Yeah,
Because
send it over here because I ain't
I'm a
going
nigga
to
that need
Atlanta
it.
to die.
I'm a nigga that need it. I'm not
Send it
no
on over
don't.
here. I ain't getting nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and ask y'all to change y'all names to your Cash App right now. If you need help, I can do it. I can do everybody's name right
Change
now.
my name
Well,
is my
change
Cash
mine,
App.
nigga, because I barely know how to get on this motherfucker.
I
Shit.
got you.
Hey,
Give me one second.
Tahir, I'm on my phone, bro. Do it for
How
do
can
do
I
mine
tell
for me.
what my name on?
Please.
My name is the same on everything, I think.
Okay, I got you. I just changed it for you, Melanie. What's yours, Blaq Ron?
$ Blaq Ron.
Did
Okay.
you spell my Comarcho right?
Yep, I put
Like
it in
Ron
there.
over there.
I never
rolling
realized
the
it was an
shit out
R.
that weed.
It's a
I gotta
R.
go, you guys.
All right, Ron. We'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, brother.
I appreciate you, man. Rico, what's your Cash App?
$ Rico Da Great, 23.
Okay. What's up,
Rico
Joe?
Da Great. Everybody's is $, ain't it? Everybody on Cash App is $.
Oh man, hold on. Let me change this last Cash App, and then I'm gonna give you the proper introduction.
Rico, your real name Rico? That's crazy.
Man, I'm Windsor Ricardo Austin III.
That's
Wow.
the
Wow.
name of a night.
Nigga. Boy, you got a name like a travel agent.
Hold on, wait.
Your
All
mama
right.
had high hopes for you, didn't she?
She sure did. And I'm the third.
Fleetwood Coupe DeVille, goddamn.
Ladies and
Won't be
gentlemen,
a
just
janitor.
got
You
in
won't
the
be a
room.
janitor with this name, Rico.
Just got into the room. Just coming into the room, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the coldest roasters out of the Midwest. Not by way, but from St. Louis, my hometown, man. One of the original hosts of Def Comedy Jam, man. I'm not Def Comedy Jam, but Comic View, man. One of the funniest motherfuckers to ever do it. Set the world ablaze, man. Let the path for a lot of great comics after him. Younger brother got Torry, Arvin Mitchell, myself, Javon Bibbs. All of us look up to this guy, man. You've seen him in a ton of movies, a ton of specials. You probably remember him from Poetic Justice with that old ass brushing the waves down. We got the legend, Mr. Joe Torry, in the goddamn building. What's up, sir?
Saturday, man. What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Hey,
I
Joe.
can hear you, Chicago.
Nah, he's St. Louis. Oh,
St. Louis.
Yeah.
Called him Chicago
Oh,
for the
the
movie.
character,
From
nigga,
the movie.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, real quick, man, I want to ask you one question. I want you to be completely real with me, man. What the fuck is your secret for the fountain of youth? How come you haven't aged since 94?
Oh, should I age? Shit, the bones.
Sure
died.
did. Look, that nigga gonna look old. No. Oh, How he don't age? Miss Clairol. That's how he don't age.
Joe, how you been maintaining, man? How's
making it
everything been
up.
going?
Everything been good, man. Everything been good, man. I just been, I've been an athlete, or should I say a retired athlete all my life, man. So I still think the Raiders are gonna call me. So I just stay in shape and feel like I get out there. My body looked the part, but my knees old.
Joe Torry in the motherfucking house.
Joe Torry, man.
Kim Funk said, I've been a retired athlete all my life. That shit was
All his
hilarious.
life.
Ever since Pop Warner, he's like, look, I give up.
Niggas say, I came out the womb like, nah, I'm gonna put up the pads.
I'm gonna get the next game. I'm gonna get the next game. I'm gonna get the next game. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go right ahead.
Oh no. Now I was an amazing athlete. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's why I got these two zippers on my kneecaps right now. All my
Throw all the ligaments out of his shit.
Joe, I had Ruben Paul on the show a couple nights ago, man, and he was telling us about how y'all were at one show. I can't remember what city he said, and he was talking about how you was roasting somebody in the audience, so you got that motherfucker so wired up. I know roasting is a part of our upbringing, but what gave you the confidence to take that shit to the stage, man, when you were doing it?
I mean, that was, that before you had jokes in St. Louis. That to me, I don't know, when you grew up, St. Louis to me is like the most roastingest town in the world. Like everybody, where you go, the preacher Jonah roasting on you. Jonah throwing hots. Everywhere you go, your mama, your sister, the garbage man, you walk out the house, the teacher, everybody cracking jokes on you. So you almost had to have like 6 jokes just to get out the house, get back home, get to school, get to church. Everybody had a hot. I just became the master of having all the hots. And anybody that tried it with me, I let them have
it. Yeah. Hell yeah, you did.
Now you can have my Cash App on there. It's a $, Joe Torry. Joseph Torry.
Hey,
Joseph.
Rico.
Joseph. Joseph.
Anybody
Torry.
ever told you look like TK Carter?
Nah, hell nah.
You know who that is?
Not in this lockdown. You need to turn your glasses around.
You know who that is?
I heard Steve Francis, but not TK Carter, nigga.
No, nigga, you look, nigga, I'm an 80s baby. You look like TK Carter like a motherfucker, nigga. Ever since I've been, ever since you looked over to the side.
What was TK Carter? He was an actor guy?
Nigga from Dr. Detroit.
Yeah, TK Carter, he was one of the first black ones to kind of paved the way, actually.
He was on Saved by the Bell.
He was in Dr. Detroit back in the day, wasn't he?
Was he in one of the Rush Hours?
No.
I don't know about that.
He was hanging. I think
he was in Dr. Detroit though, wasn't he, Joe T?
Dr. Detroit. He had
his own show back in the day.
Yeah, I think
he had his own show called Shabadoo.
He's a comedian.
It was your daddy run his resume down.
You know,
that nigga had a show called Shabadoo back in the day. He was the only black dude on TV back then, bro.
Run it, Junior.
Yeah, for real, son. Shit.
Being on TV at the time, only for a long time. You don't remember him?
Man, I just Wikipedia.
Yeah, he was the only black dude that
he did Good Times.
Yep.
He was head. He was one of the awesome foursome. You know,
awesome foursome. Yeah.
JJ, Cool Breeze, Popo, and Head. He was head.
Exactly. They had their little rap that they said.
Yeah,
what was it?
United we stand, divided we fall.
Divided
we tired of them pantyhose.
Them pantyhose.
Small.
2 size small.
JJ, Cool Breeze, Popo, Head. We are the awesome foursome until we are dead. That was what they used to say.
Exactly.
So they comedians? Are they comedians?
Nah, they was all on Good Times. They was Good Times. People on Good Times.
Damn, Good Times.
You're right, Rico. He was in Dr. Detroit as Diablo Washington.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's funny. You came with the old school facts and really kicked that shit down, broke that knowledge down, man.
Yeah,
That's his father. He know what he been in.
So them was Paul Mooney friends. Them was Paul Mooney friends, I guess.
Melanie, how did you get your start in comedy? You've been funny since the first time I seen you. When did you first hit the stage? How did you get your start?
I first hit the stage at the Comedy Act Theater. I went there to go see Robin Harris, and Joe Torry and DL was on stage. I was mad as hell too. What the?
Why were you mad?
Where's the Robin Harris guy? I can't see.
She didn't get the memo. Was that when Robin passed?
Yeah, he had died, and I wasn't a comedian. I didn't follow comedy. I didn't know.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I went in there looking for him because I saw him one time and he was funny. So I brought my friends to come see him. And he wasn't even there. And I spent $20. Woo! I was mad.
Well, he was otherwise preoccupied.
That was a true.
I was so mad. So I started comedy that night. I started talking about Joe and DL at my table to my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, was Jamie and Yvette there as well?
I don't know who them people was back then.
Right.
You know, I didn't know nothing about comedy. I saw Eddie Murphy's Delirious, and then I saw Robin Harris twice, and that was my extent of seeing comedy. When I taped my first Def Comedy Jam, I had never seen it.
Really?
Right. I didn't have cable.
Wow.
I was married.
You never saw the show
no
Def Jam when you taped Def Jam?
I had never seen it.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
So you know what I was saying earlier about Melanie. I was like, and it's funny because correlations of where you get your style, and if you saw some of these masters, you know, you take little pieces from them. Like, you know, I got some Dick Gregory, I got some Bill Cosby, I got some George Carlin, I got some Lenny Bruce, got a lot of Robin Harris, I got, you know, a lot of these storytelling. I get all the masters together and I try to make my own.
Right.
What Melanie, what I like about Melanie and what her style, she probably, you know, she adapted from Robin Harris, was the ability to go in any atmosphere, any given time on point. And I don't care how many times you heard her joke, she tell it like it was the first fucking time you heard it. She wrote it and it delivered like it was Baby Kids. You know what I'm saying?
She got a LaWanda Page vibe.
It's like, yo, we know you, and she just hit straight the point. It's like, yo, we've been waiting on you, and it's like that's a feeling that a comedian, what you ain't born with it. You know what I'm saying? You channel that. And it's like something that, you know, you destined to be, man. And you and really for real, you one of the best that always just, like you said,
you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, you know.
I never did my homework. I didn't study I never saw. To this day, I have never seen LaWanda Page's stand-up comedy. I try not to watch comedy on because I don't want to be doing somebody's joke, because you'll see a joke and subliminally you think you wrote that joke, but you saw that joke on you 90 days ago. And now you got to fight this nigga after the show for his joke. So I don't watch comedy.
And that's why I don't do a lot of, you know, comedy in LA.
It don't matter. I go out of state. And when I leave, my jokes stay. So you know that. I went into the comedy store one night
Say
and
that
saw
again, Melanie. Say that again.
I miss it. What you say? Say it again, Melanie.
I said, you can go to a different state, and when you leave, your jokes will stay there. Trust that. Damn. Comics been watching you all week. They've been start telling your jokes when you leave.
That's why I mix my setup. I don't do all the same.
It don't
jokes
matter. They're gonna take your favorites. You can mix it up how you want to.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Have you ever been doing a show? Like this. And all of a sudden the host will change their show and start telling a joke similar to one of the jokes you've been telling?
I never had that happen. That's great.
Always.
I'll do you one better. I was performing at a show with a nigga who is now doing comedy. Motherfucker got mad because I did my normal set I've been doing. Nigga in the green room, hot, talking about, yeah, that's my joke. Blaq Ron stole my joke. Nigga had stole my joke and had been doing it so long he had forgot he stole it from me.
Yeah.
That's like a nigga stealing your clothes and wearing them. It's like a nigga stealing your clothes and wearing them in front of you.
This nigga is sitting there holding ownership over a stolen joke. Like, nah, nigga, that's my joke. That's my joke. I'm like, nigga, I've been doing that joke longer than you've been doing comedy.
Right.
Yeah,
And
well,
see, the good thing about it was back in the day, we had Comic View and Def Jam and all that to prove our new jokes. There's nothing like that right now. There's
Well,
Kevin
right.
Hart did the Kevin Hart Presents, but it's no Comic View, Def Jam. It's nothing to showcase the comics.
but you don't
So
see
people can say, oh no, he did that on Def Jam and whatever.
Yeah.
when I came,
Well,
when,
some niggas had a
Hold
nerve
on,
to do
Rico,
some
hold on.
Def Jam jokes.
hey, check
Go
it.
ahead, go ahead,
Oh,
Joe.
they
My bad.
will. They'll
No.
do 'em.
Hold on.
When
What you say, Joe? What you say, Joe?
When I came in the game, we were like a comedy troupe. We helped each other with jokes. We would sit back and we would help punch your shit up. We were like, oh, back say this, and we would like to see each other win, because my thing was, you know, I always told comedians, don't try to do. And I used to tell Jamie, but now everybody that, because when I met Jamie Foxx, he was doing impersonations to everybody. He didn't really have an act. He was just funny. And Tommy Davidson was killing with all the things that he had, impersonations, characters, singing. And it was like, and I said, you know, as a comedian, to him and everybody else, just play your instrument. Don't try to be if you're a drummer, play the drums. If you're a flute, play the flute. If you're the horn, play the horn. But you got to look at yourself as just, you know, specializing in what you do. Don't try to worry about what nobody else do. Go sing your damn song. So we would help each other like a mechanic. I was a comedy mechanic. Adjust your shit. Put a disc. We give you something. So if somebody stole your shit, we knew they stole it, because we all helped you create that motherfucker.
Well, what year
So
was
they
that?
stole a piece of you
1980
too. By stealing his
1981.
joke, they actually stole a piece of your joke too.
Melanie, you ain't shit.
That was back in the future like a motherfucker there.
No, hey, that was 89, 90, like in the early 90s. Until and then when Def Jam came for real. Because I mean,
but you know what I would get? I would never get people wanting to help me. I would get people threatening me. Tell that joke again and I'm gonna whip your ass. That's what I would get.
Damn.
Hey, listen, if you told my joke,
and I was scared too.
Yeah, if you told my jokes back in the day, anybody, it was the 90s was about getting your ass whooped. I remember I came from.
We need to get back to that.
Joe was a bully.
Right.
Joe was a bully.
Hey,
he was
Joe,
real big then. That nigga was. He couldn't even put his arms down.
We need to get back to that though, for real. If more cats got their ass whooped, as opposed to
no, we
because
don't.
now it's turned into, well, I can steal your joke, but because I have more social media followers than you, I can control the narrative. And once a person's, you know, following get on it and get all in the subtweets and get all in the comments, they can sway the narrative one way or another.
That's why you got to put your stuff on film, so when that go down, you can show that you taped it with the date on it. No, this was done. That's what I tell them. So this girl was doing my joke about me wearing my kids' clothes. That's classic Comic View. So they was like, "Oh, you stole this girl joke." I said, "Girl, go to Comic View 1995 and check it out." That's how long.
Now check it out.
So, kids are grown now.
Now,
I'm glad you brought that up, because
no. Hey, check it out. What's the show that Bob Sumner does, and they go into the little thing and they tell the jokes and the characters come out. They go to Bob Sumner. What's he say? Whatever it was.
Yeah, I did that show. What's
Laugh Tracks.
Yeah,
Laugh Tracks.
I've seen 3 of my jokes on there verbatim, whereas like I've been telling this like 20 years. 20 years I've been telling this joke. And somebody took it and put it on special and shot it. And because they said, well, she did it and shot it, I said, but that's, you know I've been telling that. I said, you guys don't vet the jokes or the comedians. Oh, they show us a tape and they on stage doing it and it's good. And I'm like,
don't even worry about that. That show ain't on no channel. Nobody got, so you good.
Well, worry about it, because I was on that goddamn show, Melanie. Don't just be shitting on the show. I was on that goddamn show.
That's one of his credits, Melanie. Don't be doing that shit to him.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. You gotta have Bounce TV to see that shit.
You was on Laugh Tracks?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Melanie,
we on True TV.
They was getting 15.
Okay, that's even worse. True TV. Oh God.
Hey, they was getting $1,500 to $3,500 to go up there and do that. So you
don't do that. Don't do that, Joe. Don't do that, Joe.
That kind of
don't
money.
do that. We got more than 1,500. And all y'all niggas got was $175 to do Comic View. Don't do that.
No, I did that show that you're talking about.
We ain't gonna go there, goddamn.
I did that show, and they didn't pay. I didn't get no 1,500. I got probably like 12.
No,
I did laugh tracks, and I got way more than 1,500. Shout out to my
Oh,
representation.
well, you probably gave somebody some head or something, because niggas just for telling jokes.
No. As a matter of fact, laugh tracks booked me to do one joke, and I convinced them that my second joke was fire also, and they let me do it, and they end up buying it. And I got 2 episodes on laugh tracks.
Well, good for you.
Okay, so let me
for you.
Let me correct. Okay, let me correct y'all. I
I'm
didn't
gonna
make
look for it. Laugh tracks.
Hold on, wait. What'd you say, Joe?
now my money didn't come from no goddamn Comic View. I made my money with Def Jam, and I made a lot of money with Def Jam. You know what I'm saying? And they're
when I was on tour, Joe was the host.
Yeah, Joe was on the Def Jam tour.
Yeah, but
he was the host of the tour. He was the host.
I was
Hell
on
yeah.
tour. I was, and I made a lot of money with the show. But Comic View, I didn't really do Comic View. I think I did Comic View. Well, I never hosted it. I just did some appearances every now and then. So I don't know where y'all got that from. I kind of was away from that, for real.
No, I was saying that because that's one of the credits you and Melanie have together besides Def Jam. I hold Def Jam in a special place.
Oh, I got way more than Def Jam.
Can I finish saying my sweet shit that I was finna say, Melanie? Goddamn, let me finish saying my sweet shit. I hold Def Jam in a special place because there are very few vehicles that allow Black folks to achieve superstar status in a one-off. And Def Jam allowed Black folks that had been in obscurity for 10 and 20 years to come do one fucking set and become a household name. So I leave Def Jam in an infallible place. Whatever the problems was, whatever all the horror stories, all of that comes with what made Def Jam what it was. Def Jam is a jewel and a gem.
That's historical.
Yeah.
Right.
Horror story. You heard horror stories about Def Jam? Really?
Well, I mean, yeah. Everybody that taped Def Jam didn't make it on air.
Oh no, that ain't a horror story. You bombed.
Hey, same thing.
You just didn't make it, nigga. Shit.
No, but what I'm saying, that's a
horror. Everybody's you
comedian. That's a horror story. No, but for a young comedian, that is a horror story. For a nigga to tell you he got picked to do something that very few motherfuckers got a chance to do, that he went all the way to New York to do it, that he did his best, and it never got on TV. That is a horror story.
Look, a whole bunch of them did. Let me tell you, Monique didn't either, and look at what happened to her. She ended up getting a TV show and a couple of movies and TV shows. Her Def Jam didn't air either.
Now the Apollo was our scare. It was like you had to make the Apollo. I mean,
I made that too.
Yeah.
How was that? How was that?
I got.
Man, they booed me.
It was two different things. That nigga said, I gotta stand no. Melody said, oh, they booed me for sure.
I'm so glad you asked, Rico. I'm so glad you asked. Because she was like, oh, I did that too. Like, yeah, put that on my resume. And I was gonna leave it right there. But Rico was like, but how did you do though? She was like, oh, they booed the fuck out of me. And you can't real, man.
I did this joke.
I like the realness of it, man.
I did this joke. I did this joke about, I asked the audience, I said, I just want to ask the brothers, how do you get your pee, when you go to the doctor, how do you get your pee in that little bitty cup when you can't even get it in that big ass toilet? The women went crazy, the niggas went, boom! Oh my God! Ladies, I need you! And the ladies went, rah! And I made it. They did not move me off. I got the ladies to get my back. I was like, oh, they didn't like that joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always wanted to do Def Jam, and I always wanted to do the Apollo. The Apollo was the one that scared me though, because I feel like New York niggas are temperamental. They'll like you for the beginning of your set, and then halfway through they be like, man, fuck this nigga. I don't like the shirt he wearing. And it can turn.
That's the thing about New York niggas. Before you can say a word, they be like, fuck that nigga shoes. Boom,
that's exactly right.
Nigga, like New York niggas don't give a fuck.
And let me tell you,
they don't give a flying fuck.
let me tell y'all something about the Apollo. And I did the real Apollo when Sinbad was there with them sweaters and shit.
Oh shit!
Now that old lady, the old lady
Eva.
was leading the boo.
Eva.
The old lady with the big glasses. She would be
Eva.
like, boo, boo, boo. I roasted her fucking ass. I roasted her ass. But I'm saying, I lit it up. But I'm telling you, just to get out there and do it, because you like put downstairs with like everybody. It's like a circus. It's like kid dances. You're like, where the green room? Ain't green room. Yeah, go over there and find you a corner. Comedians over there somewhere. The actors, the jugglers, dancers. You like, what the?
Niggas
you
smoking
back there with
cigarettes
everybody.
indoors,
It's like
working
when
on
you
their
They look like a
team.
circus down in that motherfucker.
And
Right.
you don't know where you're going on. You don't know where you're going on.
When you do the Apollo as a comic, you're not like one of the contestants. You're a guest. So
Hey,
you have to wait.
Now
Sometimes
Joe
they
sounded
after
like
the
he was
show.
on amateur night with his shit.
oh no, I was on.
You won't.
No, I'm on a real show, dude. I'm talking about a real show with Sinbad. Sinbad didn't do no amateur night. I'm talking about the real show.
Yeah, he did.
I'm talking about, but they had everybody there. But I was there as Joe Torry, as whatever.
Yeah,
whatever.
once the amateurs get through, and now a professional.
No,
Joe Torry.
no. Check this out though. See, this was
You was
the
a
night
guest.
before.
You wasn't no contestant.
Thank you. I was a guest.
Right.
But I stopped by the Uptown the night before. The world famous Uptown. The Uptown, if you don't know what that was, that's where all the the East Coast comedians went through. You know what I'm saying? That was Def Jam. Def Jam was a merger of Uptown.
They had a show as well. There was a show called Uptown Comedy Club.
That's right. Remember
Right.
we did the Hots there. We did the Hots in the battle. I did a special for We Shot Apollo for. And that's what reflects
That's where
everybody.
Snaps came from.
That's where Paula Jai Parker blew up from that. She ended up going to get
Talent
everything
came
from
out of
Friday
there.
to you.
No.
Bubba Ice, Michael
Blew up
Blackson.
from that
Michael
other show.
Blackson went on there.
No.
Yes, he
It
was.
was episode Michael Black's on there.
Was on the Apollo Comedy Hour?
No.
He was
I
on
didn't think so.
Snaps,
He wasn't even
Uptown.
around.
Uptown Snaps.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
something.
Snap.
different.
Yeah, so hey, but check it out. No, for real. That's going back. That's going way back. But you had to go through there and wait in line. It's like 50 comedians going on, man. And they got you in this little room. You on the stage. This shit was crazy, man. I was like, if you made it through that room and then went to Apollo, by that time I was like, I'm just ready to talk about somebody. Fuck this shit. And I got to stand up too.
What?
I ain't taking no prisoners.
What's the stage to this day that you guys don't like doing, or you go into it, it's gonna be a struggle, just because of the reputation that the stage has, or that the audience has, or whatever it is.
Footprints in New York.
Footprints in New York. I was just gonna say
Footprints.
I've never heard of it.
in Flatbush,
Oh my gosh,
Brooklyn.
Freddie Ricks is the host.
I never heard of that club.
Oh my God.
Freddie
Between
Ricks.
Footprints and Salsa Con Fuego, nigga.
Oh yeah,
salsa.
oh yeah, that
Let
shit
me
is
tell you
crazy.
about the salsa fuego. The only reason that room is hard is because the host stays on there too goddamn long. Who? Rob? Who's hosting that room?
That
Rob
mother,
Stapleton.
Rob Stapleton.
Rob, that nigga do an hour between each act. Nigga,
Oh my God.
get me on this stage.
It
Motherfucker.
be 17 birthday parties going on. The room is humongous. It's 700 people in there, bitch. It's niggas as far as the eye can see. And you get on stage and the DJ like, and your mic low. Ain't no speakers coming back towards you, nigga, so you can't hear yourself. Niggas is like, fuck out of here, nigga. Texas ass, country ass, Bama ass, nigga. I'm like, God damn.
First of all, I want
Rob
to.
always call you with a last minute booking. I'm like, no, I can't come. That ain't gonna be worth my while.
Hey, I ate that sandwich at Salsa Con Fuego.
Nigga, I need 2 week, 3 week, a month advance. Like whoever
I
just
came
canceled had.
I want
told Rob,
to.
fuck
canceled,
that.
fell
I had
out.
to come back.
I want to welcome D-Lay to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We got
Oh,
D-Lay
hey.
in the building. What's up, D?
D-Lay, what's up, man?
What's up, good people? Rico. What's
Look
happening,
at-
brother?
you have your
D-Lay,
own-
what's up with you, man?
My Virgo, Melanie. What up, Joe?
Wait, nigga. Do you have your own audience cheering for you? Do you have the
I'm
sound bite of an
glad
audience?
you asked. I do. I do.
This nigga D-Lay is out his fucking mind, man.
Want to make sure I have all the shit on
Where
point.
you at, D-Lay? Are you at the house?
I'm glad you asked. Actually, I am. I'm at the house right here in Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
I got new toys. I got some new toys and shit. So I'm trying out new shit. You know what I mean? I'm
You
trying
was
out
one
new
of them
shit.
looters, huh? With them protesters stealing all the shit? No, you on camera, so enjoy that shit.
That nigga D-Lay bought $5,000 worth of electrical equipment for $200 at the barbershop. For $200 at the barbershop.
He got a bunch.
$200 and a haircut.
That nigga got a bunch of new shit.
Oh boy.
He tried it out.
He got 2 mics up and don't need them. That's fucking crazy.
They were standing in the front of the dispensaries with guns. You ain't looting in here, goddamn.
But look, hey, Tahir.
That's how they was out here.
What you drinking on, bitch?
I'm actually right now, I'm in a hydration stage. I'm putting some water in my body right now. I need that. I need that water in my body.
That's
I need
for
that
sure.
water
Please,
in my body.
water, people.
You're recuperating.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah.
Exactly
They
what that
say
is.
3 glasses of water a day keeps COVID away. So.
That shit
They
don't
lied
work.
to you.
I
They
don't-
lied to you.
I don't
Everybody
believe
got
that.
it. Everybody got it. You either got symptoms or not.
I ain't got
Everybody
it. I just took the test. I don't have nothing.
Somebody got it.
You got it.
I'm taking a test next week.
I
Nigga,
tested
for what?
positive
Going
for
to the
Niggas
something
always
else.
wait till
I
next
go-
week to do something.
I can't get it.
Nigga
I mean,
got
the
it now.
weekend
You wait till next week to do it.
You said it like it was a SAT. I take mine
Nigga
next
like-
week.
Nigga
I'm
got the
gonna
symptoms.
graduate.
I take it next week though.
Hey man,
I'm
No,
gonna
I
keep
was
studying
doing
for
my regular
mine.
blood
I'm gonna
test.
take mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on studying for my COVID test. Y'all go right on ahead.
So you
Hell
think
yeah.
you got it already?
I don't know.
Everybody got it, man.
I had got really sick in the end of February. We were in Virginia. We were in Richmond, and I got really sick. I almost wasn't able to perform. Like I slept in between the shows. I was sweating like ridiculously, but it only lasted for like 2-3 days for me. So I don't know if it
Because
was
you have
like,
an immune system. What the fuck were we breastfed and made to eat vegetables for? We took vitamins. We drank orange juice. What the fuck do you have an immunity system for? Why do we
Wait a
look at
minute.
people
You
that
an
have?
80s
Hold on.
baby?
That
You an
the
80s
saving?
baby?
Hold on,
You
Melanie.
wasn't breastfed, sir.
I was.
You a
Y'all come
goddamn
from the
lie.
era of the
You a
crackheads.
goddamn
You
lie.
wasn't
Oh,
You a
breastfed, sir.
goddamn lie.
You wasn't
You a
breastfed,
goddamn
sir.
lie. My mama wasn't a crackhead. My mama actually was
Baby, it was
military.
full of crack.
She told you weren't the 80s back. I mean, you weren't breastfed like she was there roommate with your mom.
I know what your mama did.
Babies is crackheads.
She turned my mama into a
This
whole
nigga Joe right
crackhead.
here.
Like, now your mama gave you formula. The state took you from your mama. Like, goddamn. Shit. Okay.
This nigga Joe gonna pass out with that mask on in that studio.
But no. But
Hey,
feel,
where
feel
you
what I'm
sound-
saying.
You sound like you still got that
Hold
shit.
on. Feel what I'm saying. Feel what I'm saying right here. Feel what I'm saying. Why do we look down on people that have HIV and AIDS?
I don't look down. I look away.
No, I'm talking about from a health perspective.
I mean, no.
I'm sorry.
Who you talking about?
Because
Hold
they
on,
have
wait a
disease
second. Nah, we're not gonna let that fly by like Melody.
I got friends that got HIV. I'm just kidding. I got friends that are positive. Ain't no HIV. They got AIDS.
Oh shit.
And they got medicines now. They tell me it's undetectable. Okay, I believe you, but you still.
But I'm saying, but as a society, the reason why we look down on them is because they have a disease that has completely compromised their immune system for the rest of their life. Correct or false?
That's right.
True, but we most people are like that because they have a disease that's contagious and they
But
don't
what
want
I'm-
to get it.
No, but AIDS ain't contagious unless you
It
fucking.
is. Okay, go suck somebody dick with AIDS and tell me it
Why
ain't
you
I
gotta
ain't
suck
bad.
a
never sucked
dick?
a dick a day in
Why?
my life.
Why
It's
did he
so
have to suck a
bad.
dick?
Hold on,
What
wait a
you
second. Wait,
talking
wait, wait,
about?
wait,
Go
wait,
see
wait, 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 wait. Hold
Louis.
on, wait, wait,
Did
wait,
you just
wait, wait.
ask that man to suck
Why
dick?
did that
Wait a
man
second.
have to suck a dick?
We were talking about stages that none of us
I'm
want to
sorry.
do.
You're right. Let's get back to
Let's
that.
switch it back to that because it took
You
a
get the
hard ass
AIDS.
left.
Yeah, we
Niggas
going on
turned down a
stage.
cul-de-sac.
Ain't a stage in America. But you know what? Talk about the Atlanta Comedy Theater because people are still working. How many of you comics would take that call if you got it?
Oh, I've got it.
I got that call. I got that call
got
from
it.
Oak in Atlanta, and my people are talking to what's the other comedy club in Atlanta?
Uptown.
The Uptown and the
Uptown.
Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Uptown.
Uptown.
Got the carpet on the walls.
Uptown looks like a castle off in that motherfucker. Talking over there with my people Angelo and shit over at Uptown.
Check it out. Hey, I keeps it black. I fucks with Angelo. I don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I fuck with Angelo. I don't fuck with Atlanta Comedy Theater.
That other dude, he ain't calling me no motherfucking way.
Hey,
Let me tell you, I did Uptown and that check bounced. So
What?
Oh shit.
Yes.
bounced for 2 weeks. So I was like, oh, can't come back here.
I get paid cash.
Oh, that's what, if I ever did it again. They got
That
new
nigga-
owners since
Listen,
that happened. So
Joe said Joe just basically admitted he ain't paid taxes since '89. That's all that means right there. Any
And
nigga
the
that get
people-
paid in cash every
Melanie.
goddamn show, that nigga ain't paid taxes since '89.
That's okay. They gonna do them like they did Wesley
Melanie.
Snipes.
Melanie,
His ass gonna be
the
locked up.
people that used to own Uptown now own the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
But hold on, wait a minute, back up.
Not true.
Joe,
Oh yeah, Gary, the white boy.
Hey,
I've been saying that is true. How you gonna? I wouldn't
Right,
lie.
it is
What the
true.
fuck?
It is.
Black Ron don't lie, baby. Black Ron don't spit
No,
falsehoods.
I thought you meant the people that own it now just had bought it. That's
No,
what
I said, but you said you said, but that was back in the day. They got new owners. I was like, well, yeah, those owners that fucked you on that check now own the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
Oh,
So
I
they
know.
still fucking.
yeah,
I know.
that's
Right.
called fucking on the
People
go.
didn't-
You ain't doing. Don't think you ain't doing nothing by fucking with Atlanta Comedy Theater and not fucking with Uptown. You fucking with the
Okay.
same people.
I'm not.
They
They don't never
cousins.
call me. That ain't it.
Clubs are
Uptown
cousins.
just ain't called.
Hold on, wait, D-Like, you were about to say something? You said you about to say something about Joe?
Yeah, Footprints, man. Footprints. I don't know if y'all familiar. I think is it in Brooklyn, Ron?
Yes, sir. Flatbush, Brooklyn.
It's in Brooklyn. Man, let me tell you, I had just did Comic View. So you couldn't tell me nothing. You really couldn't tell me nothing. Like I only did just one Comic View. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was the shit in my family, in my city. Let me tell you how big
Your
it
mind.
was when I did Comic View.
Come
It
on
was
with the
so
story.
big. I went to my family reunion and my uncle pulled me to the side. Uncle said, "Hey, nephew, I'm proud of you. You're doing your thing." He said, I need to borrow $1 million. Nigga asked for $1 million. Like first I thought he was fucking something. I just held still for a second because I'm like, I'm waiting for him to be like, I'll just fuck with you. Hey, nigga, give me $5. He said, he just stood in it. He said, yeah, man, I know you're good for it, man. You know, everybody see you on TV. We know you're doing it big, man. Go and give me, you know, let me hold him.
Cool million.
Keep in mind, I just got paid $12.50 from BET. $1,250. That is all. I'm
That is
like,
all.
that's all. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't. But my family, the city think I'm doing it big. So Tina Graham said, hey, you need to come to New York and do this run with me. All right, cool. I go to New York. And the first place she take me is to this fucking Footprints. It's full with all type of different cultures. There's Africans and
Clarendon
there's West
Avenue,
Indians.
Brooklyn, New York.
Hold on, wait. Delay, before you finish that goddamn story, and I apologize, I never do this, but somebody just pointed out in the comments, we had almost 1,900 people in here, and we less than 1,000 likes. Get the likes up so Delay can finish this story. Get the likes up. If you just pull it up, put the likes up. This list.
We're gonna need
This
them
is why.
goddamn likes up.
This is
Need
why
every
the
one
likes are
of 'em.
important. This is why the likes are important. The likes for
Joe,
the
what you
video
smoking, man?
keeps the video in rotation. It keeps it at the top of the algorithm. That way, these comics continue to have a platform. The show continues to go on. More people hear about it. We continue to give the comics a platform. So please, please, please get the likes up. We are literally at 1,900 people, and we only have less than 700 likes. So let's get the likes up real quick. D-Lay, your uncle asked you for your $1 million. You went to Footprints. Right. Let's go.
Bam, I'm in New York City. Y'all still liking it. Y'all still hitting them goddamn likes. So I'm in New York City, and I'm feeling myself. The first place we go to is Caroline's. Nice, friendly comedy audience. Tina Graham said they're gonna love you in New York. You just need to start getting some exposure. We got like 7 rooms set up for you. Just go in there and just do your thing. I'm feeling myself. I just finished Comic View. My uncle asked me for $1 million. I'm doing big shit.
She told you 2 things, D-Lay. She told you do number 1, go in there, and number 2, do your thing.
Just do your thing. That's all. That's all she asked me to do. So I'm in there and I do Caroline's friendly audience. Kill this audience. We leave there hurriedly and we slide over to Footprints. I walk in Footprints. It's all these different nationalities: Africans, West Indians. Is multicultural. Like it's a lot of islanders in there, and it's loud. It's loud in there. I'm like, they doing comedy in here? It's loud. You hear motherfuckers talking.
Or a comedy club.
It's a
restaurant.
It's a restaurant where they doing shit in it. And when I walk in, I see Howie Bell on stage. Howie Bell is on stage, and Howie Bell is struggling. And I said, "Oh shit,
Howie Bell is struggling."
If Howie Bell is struggling, I'm about to die in this bitch tonight, because I'm brand new. I'm brand new. But Howie just going through the set like he ain't tripping on the he's just going through it. And I said, "Oh shit." Howie comes off. Freddie Ricks is hosting. Brings me up. Nice introduction. There is no stage. This is a floor. It's motherfuckers. The waitress is right next to you.
Standing on the bar? Where you at?
The waitress is you standing on the floor with everybody else.
Oh wow.
No, let me tell you where you at. Let me tell you where you at. You know how you go to some restaurants and they got a little special section for people that's having birthday parties?
Yes.
Or some shit like that. It's like 1 step up off the floor.
Right.
That's where you at. But they didn't tell the people not to sit up there. It's people sitting all behind you, all around you. So the waitress is walking past you bringing hot platters of food.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm talking about bringing drinks, the whole goddamn 9, the whole thing.
They must pay real good.
No, $25.
No.
So
no, it don't.
No, I got 25 that night. I got 25. I got 25 US dollars. So he brings me to the stage, and when he brings me to the stage, the waitress stands. She's in front of me. I'm saying she clearly got to move because she see I got the mic. So I stopped. I kind of waited till she got out of the way. She gonna move out the way. Clearly, I got the mic. So she bent down in front of me and started taking the order. And I was like, oh, she's not gonna move at all. I gotta do this. I gotta throw these jokes over her head. I gotta do this. So while this is happening, another dude comes and pushes me in the back, tell me, hey, scoot over. Let me get through here.
Shut the fuck up. No, he did not.
Let me scoot over. Let me get through. Meanwhile, I haven't even got a joke off yet. People are talking. Ain't nobody listening. So I got panicked.
The mic in your hand.
I got this goddamn mic. I panicked. I started with my closing joke first.
Getting undivided attention.
I started with my closing jokes first.
Wow.
My closer. I was so nervous. I started with the closer. And it flatlined. I said, "Oh shit! I don't know what to do now." And this girl walked up to me and she says, "We're trying to watch the game." Like right up, like we're trying to watch the game.
Wow!
I said, "Oh shit!"
Was it soccer?
Let me finish this goddamn. Let me finish this goddamn set.
You know it was soccer.
Soccer.
You got
Listen to me.
It was soccer.
I looked out at that audience, and at one particular point in my set, nobody in the building was even looking at me. Like nobody was even. They was talking amongst each other.
You were invisible.
Nobody. So I said, I need to jump out of my set and acknowledge this. I said, "Hey man, y'all not listening." And this dude said, "I know." Oh shit.
They wasn't playing with your ass.
Oh shit. Hey man, hey, listen, man. I'm gonna do my last joke and I'm gonna get out of here. The dude said, "You don't have to." Ooh, I don't have to do the last one. Alrighty then. Okay. So
that last one was your last one. That last one was your last one.
Yeah, I didn't even say that's my time and none of that shit. I say, "Hey Freddie, you want this?"
What this?
Hey, Freddie, you want this?
Let me tell you something. I've heard
Hey, what
D-Late
happened
tell that.
with your uncle with the million?
Huh?
I want to know, did your uncle ever get the million or not, man? What the fuck happened?
I'm gonna tell you like I
He
told my
said
uncle.
he had 1250.
I'm allocating the funds right now. I'm working on it. I'm allocating the funds.
D-Late, change your name to your Cash App. I literally think D-Late has PTSD from that story because I've heard him tell that story about 4 times. And in the 4 times I've heard him tell that story, that nigga has not wavered one detail in said story. So
That's when you know it's the truth.
Hey, calm down.
Let me
Calm
ask y'all
down.
something. Have you ever been on stage and a comic is dying a terrible death and he won't come off? It's like
Yes.
he's waiting for that
Yes.
joke to come, it's gonna blow, that's gonna make up for all the bombing time.
We call that chasing the unicorn.
Let it go.
See what y'all gotta understand.
Please let it go.
Now, hey, check it out. See, yeah, y'all this new comedian shit like this rap shit. Cause we didn't play that shit back in the fucking 89, 90s. We took over the fucking mic. We was Jack the mic. If the comedians, we came, if the fucking show wasn't funny, we came, took the mic, and made the show funny. Yeah, get your ass out, get fuck off the stage. I used to come over, just take goddamn mic, take over goddamn stage. Y'all can't
Let me tell y'all.
Let me tell you what you're not finna do in New York City. You're not finna get on that stage and get to talking to a whole bunch of niggas that look like you but don't sound like you. You don't know what they got. You finna be respectful.
No, I'm not.
Wait. Let me hear what Melanie was about to say. Go ahead, Melanie.
I'm telling y'all, when I first started doing comedy, Joe was hosting this club called the Townhouse. And if you was a new Jack, when he brought you on stage, this is how he did it. Is she funny? Hell no. That's why she going first. I don't care who you are, male, female. That's how Joe would bring you up.
Wait, Joe, wait a second. Explain that, Joe. Why did you do that?
Okay. A lot of people don't.
Right.
Because Melanie still has some type of feelings about
him. I'm like, who is this little nigga?
Yo, she still feels some type of way about that, Joe. So you gotta explain that shit right now.
Because his room was a comedy fraternity and he was hazing niggas like they was a new chapter of the Omegas. That's why.
No. Hey, check this. This was right after Robin Harris died. And nobody wanted to do comedy nowhere. You didn't have all these comedy rooms that you got now. You had like one man, one comedy act, which went from 300 plus sold out a night to 0 to 5 to 15. So Jamie Foxx, me, Vet Wilson, Buddy Lewis kind of built it back up. I used to be on stage for like damn near 35 minutes, an hour bringing niggas on. So when we kind of built it up, it was like you had to earn your point to get on. And then by that time, it was like the comedy act in Atlanta was banging. Everybody was trying to get there. They weren't trying to fuck with the comedy in LA. That shit was done. Because you were getting paid, that shit was happening. So my thing was, when you got on stage, I just came up with a thing like, okay, y'all ready? That was my thing, to keep people involved in the audience. Some old Chuck Berry shit. The niggas get rowdy. I be like, hey, calm down. Are y'all ready for the next comedian? So I just turned it into some, hey, look, are y'all ready for the next comedian? And they be like, and I say, what y'all say?
They be like, hell yeah.
And then I make it, so I kind of turned it into like an Apollo thing where like they in on it. To control the room, you give them something to fucking do. So I was like, so I controlled the kind of, hey, give them, wake them up drunk. And I'd be like, hey, yeah, I want y'all in on it. Y'all ready? And I get the whole room saying that shit. And they be waiting for it. So that was kind of like cadence. Like, okay, are y'all ready for the next comedian? Some people say, are they gonna be funny? So I just put that shit in there. I say, well, and I used to be like, I hope so. And I don't, what you think they going on first for? So that just kind of used to just.
No, that ain't how you did it.
No, that's how it started.
Is she funny? Hell no, that's why she going first.
By the time Melanie came, I perfected that shit. I just turned it into like, are y'all ready?
Exactly.
And they'd be like, because Robin Harris used to do something like, he used to read some credits. He's like, okay, this dude coming on next. I don't know if he's funny, but I know he's going home if he ain't. So I was just,
God damn.
I was just, Robin would kill your ass. I mean, Martin Lawrence would bomb and then come over to the comedy act and you would get the news like quick. I don't know how that shit was back in the day. And then, and Robin had a list. You had that list. If you weren't on that goddamn list, you weren't going on. I mean, I came to LA in March. They told me I had 3 minutes in June. I said, what the fuck? Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know for the longest time that what's his name? Damn, what's his name? Who played Big Worm?
Oh,
Face
Faison.
on love.
Faison. I didn't know he did Faison. I didn't know Faison did Robin Harris's voice on Bebe's
On
Kids
Bebe's
for the
Kids,
Is
longest
that
yeah.
right?
time.
I didn't either. Now I know. I didn't know that.
For the cartoon. Well,
Wow, that's big.
I did not know that for the longest time. It
He
might
did-
have been like 5 years ago when I watched Bebe Kids, and I was like, wait, that was shit. I had no idea. I
I'm
had
just
no
now
idea.
finding
Never
out
knew
from
that.
you. I didn't know.
Hey,
Never
listen.
knew that.
Tell you,
Yeah.
Robin Harris died with so many deals on the table. He left the door open for everybody. Trust me. He was supposed to be the host of Def Jam. He had a TV show, 2 movie deals, and he had his animation shit coming out. That motherfucker was about to blow.
I watched this special on him, and everybody had a different story about Robin Harris. And one of the stories is that, like, somebody had their feet on the table, or not at the table, on the stage. And I think the comedy act did it. And he was like, nigga, you going up tonight? He was like, nah. He's like, well, get your motherfucking feet off the stage, nigga. Get your performance. And that's just who he was.
Master, man.
I wish that I could have seen him in person, dog.
So check it out. If you go back to Def Jam, you'll see me do that on Def Jam. I get that shit. I had that foot on stage. I said, motherfucker, you entertainment, get your fucking feet off stage.
So you stole that from Robin? Is that what you're saying? You're a joke thief. You a joke thief. Okay.
Melanie,
Like
messy
what
as
Michael
fuck.
Collier say, just because he died don't mean the joke got to.
Now, let me tell you
What
something.
Michael Collier say.
Hey, if a lot of y'all don't know, me and Robin was like this. I was one of his pallbearers. I was one of his best friends. I only knew him for like maybe a year and a half. And he taught me the game, bought me my first pair of $100 shoes. And he blessed me. And he taught me a whole lot we had the same type of style, which basically come on stage and just make up and use gumboats. Cook the jokes up when you get up there. There ain't no set act. When you do it, you flip it, you get it, you go it, you chew it, you flip it and did it. So we had the same style. And he got me out of my setup, delivery. Because I used to have impersonations. I used to do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do impersonations. I'm gonna do political. I was trying to get on Johnny Carson. And it was like when I saw him, he was like, nah, we got the same kind of crossover. So he taught me how to use my gifts to like snatch shit out the air. I seen this motherfucker be sleep in the middle of motherfucker on there killing. And he wake up upstairs and run downstairs and then miss a beat, come down, do 10, 20 minutes. Motherfucker standing up. And I don't give a fuck if Tommy just came off or Damon Wayans or when the shit was, this nigga was incredible. And I used to see this motherfucker master work and we just understood each other. And I tell people that. I don't tell people.
And then he told you that when he died, you could have all his jokes, right?
No, I don't have
like that.
Hey, D-Late. He said when Tommy came off stage, he's talking about Tommy Davidson.
Man.
Tommy Davidson is highlight. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't jokes. It's just like if
Tommy full of shit.
Tommy
Nah,
Davidson,
he
Honoring
was
him.
saying that shit because he know Tommy triggered delay.
so, yeah, what Tommy do to you, man?
He Varnell Hill me every time he see me.
Oh, yeah.
What's your name, bro?
Oh, Joe, what the fuck you laughing
Yeah.
for like you don't do the same thing?
Hey,
Uh-oh.
What you talking
Joe, he
about?
put you on blast.
I'm talking about you,
Hey,
Jay
Vic.
Torry.
What I do?
You and
Very
Tommy
first show.
Davidson are cut from the same "It's nice to meet you" flock.
What's your name, bro? Delay.
Yeah.
Nah,
I'd heard
yeah.
that name before.
Hold on, I've heard more stories. I've never heard, well, until Blaq Ron, I never heard a story about Joe, but I could name you 5 comics off the top of my head that got the Tommy Davidson story, and everybody says the same thing about him. And I have my own experience with Tommy Davidson, and we won't get into it right now, but it's just like one of the reasons why I wanted to get Melanie on here.
Let's get into it.
One of the reasons that I wanted to get Melanie on here, one of the reasons I wanted to get Joe on here was because I want to bridge the gap between the OGs and the class under them and the class under them and the class under them, because there is a disconnect. Like,
Hey,
I should be able to call Joe.
God, Joe, you hear that? We OGs, nigga.
Oh, y'all veterans.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
hold on.
Most graciously.
Yeah, I should be able to call Joe and like, hey Joe, I'm going to do this club, man. You got anything that you could tell me? Same way I should be able to call Melanie and say the same thing. Like we should be able to reach out to those that came before us to get that guidance, to get those jewels.
And you're having that problem. You're not able to do that. You're not able.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I, through Chris Spencer, am able to now because I didn't have Joe's number before. I had Guy's number, but like there is
this crazy thing called social media.
Well,
you'd be surprised how many people answer if you message them.
Here's the thing. Hold on, wait a second, because
you don't need a number.
Here's the thing. A lot of people don't answer their social media. A lot of the OGs aren't on social media, and if they are on social media, they don't post regularly. So I could message somebody, and they might not message me. They might even see the message for 3-4 months. And I don't want to take that as a slight. I would rather come directly to you as a person, call you or text you after I get permission to get you. Because I don't just ask for nobody's number. I was like, hey, can you reach out to such and such, see if it's okay to pass the information on? Because I still feel like there is, outside of like the stardom and the celebrity, there's a protocol for reaching out to somebody. I'm not just going to ask for somebody's number. I'll ask a mutual friend to connect us. But I'm never going to just hit you out of the blue on a whim and be like, hey, what's up? This such and such, such and such. No, because that's rude. So I still take.
Plus, I'm not gonna answer if I don't know your number. I'm not gonna answer it. No,
there you go. So if you don't know, but if you don't know my number and you don't recognize me from social media, why would you answer that?
Boom.
Well, I'll answer a message. A lot of comedians have hit me up on social media asking for advice, and I would give it to them. You know, on social media. They don't have to call me or anything. I just write them back. Keep your mouth and your legs closed. Do you? Don't try to be somebody else.
Well, listen, that's my goal. That's my goal. Is to try to bridge that gap. With me. My goal is to try to bridge that gap between the OGs, between the veterans, between the new school, between the mid schools, all of that, so we can all, especially for Black comedians, man, because we don't have that luxury of being distant from each other because we have to look out for selves. We know that a lot of us only got up on the Black nights. We only got up on the theme nights. We're not like working a lot of the majority clubs when we first started out.
The crossover clubs.
Yeah, we're not doing those clubs outside of the theme nights. So that's all the more reason for us to stick together and share that information because the information is the real wealth. That's where the real power lies when you know who's not that.
Now check this out. Now, I don't know why that's a problem now because that's how we started. I started this conversation with how we all used to hang out, become a comedy troupe, help each other write jokes. We want to see each other win. Because I come from that, you know, we in the Black tribe mentality.
We go out to dinner after the show to restaurant, all the comics.
We drink, we smoke, we eat. I mean, we used to for real, Robin Harris, we used to have
brainstorm.
We knew the restaurants we went to afterwards. You know where you were going. People waiting for us to come. We chop it up, write it up, dude. That was our thing. Even after Def Jam in New York. You know, we made sure that we had our crew, we stuck, and we did that. And we made sure you did good. I mean, for real. I had Buddy and Guy, they punching up niggas' jokes right before Def Jam. Right, you're doing your shit, punch. That's what we doing. Stop, talk. That's on video. It was like we were fucking family. This shit, when it got out of control, it's like y'all got more information. I don't know why.
But you know what, Joe? This is what happened. Hollywood started embracing Black culture, but they only started embracing it one Black comic at a time. So
Stop.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
No, listen. They've been doing. We always knew it was like one Black motherfucker at a time. One Black motherfucker at a time. We was going to create the whole fucking new
before Harry Belafonte.
But it was like, okay, who next after Damon Wayne? Or who next with Eddie Murphy? And with Martin or Chris Tucker? Who next? We like we gonna erase that one nigga at a time shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's in they head and y'all head. That ain't how we do it. And see, when they did that shit to people, when motherfuckers who ain't really, you know, who got a little talent and they get exploited like that, then they run off and, you know, and don't pull nobody in the door. And our thing was, man, come on, still to this day. We to this day, for real. Corey Hogan called me last week, nigga. Fucking 2 hours before he hit the door, I need you. Somebody did that. I came direct to knock this shit out. Boom, boom, boom. He came, did some shit I did. I called Melanie a couple weeks ago, hit her with some stuff. She about to be blessed with. I got a whole.
Keep it real. You tricked me a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, wait a second.
Told me he was doing a virtual
Melanie
show.
said you tricked her.
And then he texted me an address. I'm like, this ain't virtual, nigga.
Checked you an address.
Yeah, that was a good one, Joe.
Hey, listen. If Melanie ain't nothing, she gonna be real. She said you tricked me, nigga.
And let me tell you something. Hey, wait till y'all see. Hey, wait till y'all see this special, man. And it's a vehicle for everybody that's coming. Because I did my people. I did people. You know what I'm saying, the OGs, the 2020. What the fuck? You know, with Cedric, Melanie,
You
Roy.
did the people you like.
I do the people
Some
I
new
knew.
heads. It was some new people on there. That girl was young.
Oh,
No.
what girl?
Oh, just Jasmine Carter, Lionel Dalton, Memphis Will. They was the New Jacks.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, they was the New Jacks. They ain't New Jacks, but but you know they
Compared to us, they are.
so yeah.
Right.
But besides, you know, Corey and because DL and Russell Peters and Tiffany and them, they coming this week. Tiffany, Russell, DL.
Tiffany cut all her hair off.
He
I saw-
did.
You
She
look
said
cute.
she wanted to see her
You
scalp.
paying
She
people to do
inspired
this,
me.
Joe?
Hey,
I
I was
wanted
like,
to see my scalp too, so I parted mine though. I can see it right here. Like
You paying people to do this, Joe?
Hey, do y'all
Hey,
think Tiffany? Do y'all think Tiffany Haddish looks like Amanda Seals now that she cut her hair?
hell fucking no.
No,
Damn.
she
Okay,
look like.
Okay,
she look like-
wait. Everybody I told that to said hell no, right? But look at this.
Come on, man. Hey, man. It's
I
too.
don't care.
They look
Amanda
like
Seals
they
cut
look like
her
they
hair.
sisters. They look like
No.
sisters, nigga.
No,
No,
nigga,
you know who
that's-
she looked
that's
like?
two
She looked
different
like
angles.
Sanaya
That's two different
Lathan with her
angles.
hair cut like that.
No,
I can see
They
that too.
look like
she
Remember
looks
when
like
Sanaya
this
shaved
Olivia
her
Pope
head?
daddy.
they look
Hey,
alike.
you know who she look like?
She look like Olivia Pope daddy.
She look like
Pope.
fine. She look like fine ass Tiffany with her hair
She
cut off.
looks cute with her hair like
With a
that.
bald head.
I like the
Pretty
cut. I
ass
like the
Tiffany
cut.
with a bald
Everybody
head.
can't wear the bald look. She can wear it.
No,
A lot of
no.
women got
Cute
too
as
many
shit 'cause
correction
she got
marks
a
on their
round
head to
head.
wear bald head.
She got a round head, so she look
Yeah,
cute
cute
as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
head.
Hey, well, you
And
know
then
what?
there's the magic of a wig. If she changed her mind, she can go get her a
Wig
lace
it up.
front tomorrow.
Dig it out.
Hey, but you know what though? You gotta have
Yeah.
the right attitude with a bald head. You can't just
Yeah.
have a bald motherfucking head and a bad attitude to go with
And
your fucking.
coming from a bald-headed
And your
nigga,
earrings gotta be fire.
Hey, what you say? What you say, Melanie?
She said, coming
Melanie.
from a bald head nigga, you gotta trust it.
That's right. Hey, well,
You
one
gotta
bald head.
trust it.
Hey, one bald head nigga to another.
I got my hair. Every bit of this is mine, buddy. Every drop, every strand. I'm wearing
Oh, shit.
COVID.
God damn.
COVID. Oh, this mine.
Oh, shit. Y'all silly,
I got
man.
more hair on my head than you got on your whole body.
Oh,
Get
shit,
that.
Joe.
I bet you got a bald private. Bet that hair fell out too.
That's the thing now. Manscaping is a
Fuck.
thing, though. Manscaping is a whole thing
I
now.
tell you
Melanie.
what, if
I
you
heard
come
the
over
fuck
my
out of
house
that.
with a bald thing, you gonna leave. I don't want you.
You
Hey, let
don't
me-
want no hair, but you want a bushy ass 70s dick?
No,
Yeah,
I want a
she
nigga
wants
with
that
a
old
fade.
mustard dick.
I
Man,
need
let me
a
tell you
fade.
why. Let me
Hey,
tell
hey,
you why. Cause her
I gotta have
head
a
game
fade.
trash.
Hey,
Cause
Melanie.
her head
Cause
game
her head game
trash.
trash.
That's why.
Melanie, let me tell you something, Melanie. Let me tell you
What?
something. These quarantine times have made me, I got start porn, so had to go baby seal down there.
Oh no, please don't. Thanks
Oh,
for sharing
man.
that bit of information.
All right.
So we need to
A
keep
baby
ourselves
seal?
baby seal.
God damn.
But
That's
listen,
a
listen,
hyperbole. Y'all know what that hyperbole is? An obvious exaggeration. Baby seal.
So
Like
Ron
the
Davis
inchworm.
was on here earlier, D-Late, and everybody else knows it. Ron Davis was on here earlier. He was at he's in Atlanta right now with Corey Holcomb. Are y'all gonna take shows before the year ends out? If a club hits you up, are you taking any shows? Joe, go ahead and kick it off for us first.
I mean, yeah, I'm down for a couple of shows already. I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, fitting them in between whatever. I mean, people have been back out on the road anyway, so I had stuff already booked in October, November. You got your current shit that you do every year, or people push back. But my brother's in Kansas City this weekend. Corey been on the road, Oklahoma, other spots. see DFL Nashville. But yeah, I'm gonna take him. I mean, I ain't scared of that bullshit. Here's what it is.
All right.
Okay, so
It's real. Hold on, wait.
no, they're not doing funerals, so this will probably be our goodbye.
Blaq Ron, are you
Fuck.
doing
We're on the last show. Okay.
Blaq
Man,
Ron?
I am coming to LA in a couple weeks to tape a special.
Oh, word.
Wow. Where you gonna do that at?
Do your thing, Blaq Ron.
In
Where
LA.
you taping it at, Blaq Ron?
In LA.
Where in LA?
That's all I can say.
Huh? Oh, that's all you want to say?
Undisclosed
No,
location.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
okay. He's on
North
the
Hollywood. That nigga in North Hollywood where the men look like women. I'm just kidding.
Signed the NDA. You understand
Yeah.
me?
Fuck.
What about
I
you?
keep explaining the shit out of nigga, man.
Hey, well,
They good though. Them niggas
I'm filming
pay
mine.
good.
What about you, Rico? What about you, Rico? You going out if they call you? For
I was supposed to do two cruises that got pushed back.
Wow.
Yeah, they got pushed back, man. 2 cruises, one to Mexico and another one to Jamaica, and they both got pushed back.
But wait, you were gonna
Shit's
do
coming.
it? You were gonna do it?
Gonna get that wrong.
Oh hell yeah!
Don't go on no cruise ship.
I was
this
gonna
soon,
get that
man.
money.
You was gonna get that wrong.
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna be able to spend it because you're gonna be quarantined for 30 days.
Hey man, hey, check this out, man. Check this out, man. On the Rona gonna get you. Is gonna get you, man.
Everybody got it already,
shit, man.
bro.
You motherfuckers
Everybody
walking
got
around talking to everybody you talk to got it. Shit. That's why I don't smoke weed with nobody but myself. I pass
Me
myself
too.
the weed. Fuck that.
That's
Hey,
right.
people be wearing masks, and I want to ask everybody that wear a mask: have you ever farted and then still smelled your fart even though you got your mask on?
No, never.
Nah, you ain't got the right mask
Make it
in.
through that mask.
Right.
What make you think
No,
You ain't got the right mask in.
No,
You ain't
that's
got
not
the right mask
at all.
That ain't it. You need a doctor's
That's not the right
appointment.
mask.
Something wrong. That ain't
Be
regular fart you got. Something
Be
wrong.
like, if
What up?
they call you, you going on the road or what?
I'll tell you what, people. If you want to see me, you better have Wi-Fi. God damn it, I ain't leaving home. I'm not leaving home. I'm not going.
saying.
If you want to see me, you better have Wi-Fi. God damn it, that is how it goes to me. I'm not going out. I want to be able to do the show like I want to do my show. I want to be comfortable. I want to do a meet and greet afterwards. I don't want people all spaced out. If motherfucker cough, I don't want to be. What's wrong? You all right? You good? It was a smoke cough. It was a hookah cough. I don't have time for the paranoia. So until things calm down and until Dr. Fauci come on and be like, hey man, let's fuck with it now. If Fauci say fuck with it, I'm gonna start fucking with it.
Man, Dr. Fauci is full of shit.
Oh, he definitely full of shit.
I believe that too. I believe that too.
Yeah,
what about you, Melanie? If they call you going on the road?
No, I'm practicing social distancing. I want to leave. I want to live. I'm not. I know a lot of people. I believe in God. I love God, but God say don't be stupid. Wear a mask.
That's in the Bible.
Oh yeah.
That's in the Bible.
Don't be stupid. Wear a mask. That's in Galatians 4:17.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's in the Bible. Wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
It say love thyself. And so that's
it does say that. Do. It does say that. So what are y'all gonna do if it's 2021 before all of this shit gets a handle on itself? How y'all gonna work out and get those jokes back up?
We gonna
what are you zooming with friends? Shit. That's how I'm gonna get my shit up. Zooming with friends, goddamn it.
We've been doing friends, correct.
We've been doing shows in the set with no audience.
Wow.
No audience at all in the big ass Guild Theater, man. We've been doing shows with no audience, just live. Fuck it. You got to keep your boxing game right. So shit, that's all I could do.
Well, you know what? It's gonna be hard for everybody.
Rico,
there's not a comic out there.
Huh?
Rico,
there ain't a comic out there who ain't did comedy for like 3 months in the world. Out of all of us comics, the hundreds and hundreds of comics, none of them have had this before where they can't really get on a stage for 6 months.
Yeah.
A lot of them are just wanting to get on that stage so bad.
But
Corona doing it.
No, it ain't doing it. I mean, that's kind of where.
Okay, but call DL and tell me what's happening.
No, I'm just saying.
Maybe I'm tripping.
I'm just saying, if you're talking about timing, if you're
you ain't even big enough to handle the corona. You got to be 5'11".
What?
Fuck.
And so you're little. So what are you? What the fuck are you?
That's why I'm staying in the house. I'm gonna stay in the house. I know I ain't gonna make it, so I'm gonna stay in. But if they say if you ain't 5'11", you gonna die from the disease. So,
I just don't understand how niggas was out here eating ass for the last 5-10 years, and now y'all scared of coronavirus.
Oh
I don't like eating ass.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's that 80s baby shit. Grown folks wasn't eating no
80s baby shit. Eat no motherfucking ass.
That somebody brought that out of the penitentiary.
I think if we called it something else, it wouldn't be so bad. You call it eating ass. It just sound bad. But you ain't really eating ass when you think about it.
That's exactly what you're doing. Whether you think about it or not.
Actually, you're not eating it. You're actually sampling it. You're actually sampling it. You're not eating it. You're sampling ass.
Right. Right.
My point is, nigga, you didn't fought 2 bouts of E. coli. And now you worried about a little bit of COVID, nigga. You've been on your deathbed twice before behind being a nasty nigga. And now you got on a mask and shit. I don't understand it.
Okay, check it out. Check it out. So since we're on this subject, okay, because everybody got their own theory about what the fuck going on. From 5G to if you got any type of motherfucking hidden goddamn insecurities.
Underlying conditions.
There you go. Then your ass shouldn't be fucking out here doing a goddamn thing. You the one who need to be getting your system up. If you ain't never did no fast, you ain't never cleaned your body out, you just been fucking your shit up for the last 30 motherfucking years, 20 plus years, and now trying to get attention, you the motherfuckers that need to be doing the good shit, eating, drinking your glasses, getting your vitamins, doing your shit right. And
what you need to be doing? You need to be eating some sea moss. Sea moss is great. Google it, see what's going on. Get you a tablespoon of that.
Sea moss is good for you.
It's great for you.
Trust me.
You don't need all them vitamins. You take a tablespoon of sea moss and you good.
Yeah, you need sea moss and all them vitamins. The fuck?
Oh, wait. I want to hear what Joe was gonna ask. Go ahead, Joe. Pose the question.
No, I'm just trying to say it's the basic shit that people been telling you from fucking eat your stay off the red meat. Get your vitamins, do the good shit, get your meal up, stop all that sugar shit that you drinking. You got to give your body a fucking break. And if you ain't gave your body a break, besides the stress and the motherfucking bullshit that go on, if you ain't feeding the motherfucking body the same way, you ain't balancing that shit out, like covering the bad check after you write it, that's your fault. So now, if there's a goddamn pandemic where you need to start doing everything right for a change, I mean, I got people that say I only drink water, motherfucker, 1 time a week. I'm saying, fuck some motherfucking water.
Exactly.
What are you talking about? I'm saying, I only shit, 3 times a week. How the fuck you ain't shitting but 3 times a week? You need shit 3 times a
I know a lot of people that don't shit regularly, like every day.
So it's like
that's what we going. We gonna talk about shit.
That's not healthy, man.
No, that's not healthy at all. I guarantee you, anybody that don't shit every day got a belly.
No, exactly. So
I don't have a belly.
No, but I'm saying
shit every day.
If you have a hereditary disease or something like that, if you have an compromised immune system and you adding an extra shit to you, you need to be paying the fucking attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get my shit in. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. I've been doing this shit since I was fucking 14. Fucking get my vitamins, water, and I've been wrestling, doing shit. I had to get my weight right, do this shit. This is a lifestyle.
It's
a lifestyle.
Keep trying to crush a nigga dream.
Listen, Joe,
your ass all night long, my nigga.
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
Every time
listen, this is all because of how Joe brought her up on stage.
That's right. This her get back. It's her get back.
And this is the first time she's been able to address how Joe brought her on stage, and she let it all out right
Sweet
now.
revenge,
No,
nigga,
hey, let
and
me tell
it's
you,
served cold.
hey, listen. We've been doing this shit fucking dead at 30
20 years.
25, motherfucker. Don't quit. It's for real.
25. You got that right.
Plus, so it's like this my sister right here. So we been doing it. Hey, when you got her, me, Michael Blackson, and bruh, man. Oh my.
Wait a second. So wait. You said Michael Blackson. Was Michael Blackson rolling with y'all back in the day like that? Or
Michael Blackson been doing
I don't
comedy
remember
since
Blackson back in the
83.
day. He
That
wasn't
nigga been
rolling
telling
with
jokes since 85. Nigga.
Michael's
That
shut
nigga,
the
86.
fuck up. No, he
He
wasn't.
wasn't
Ron,
on
was he?
none of the
Michael
Def
Blackson's
Jam shit
86
I
years
was
of age.
that nigga Michael Blackson, him and Dikembe
Hey,
he's
Mutombo
86.
came over here together on the student visa in
Stop it.
1912.
That man is 86 years
Michael
of
Blackson
age.
is from Philly though. That nigga don't even talk like that for
That
real.
nigga ain't
Right.
from Philly. That
He's
nigga came over
88
here
years of
early.
age, clearly.
And
Everybody
he's
know
really
he's
an
not.
American. He ain't no African. He put that clothes on like that for his, brand.
Hey, so check it out. So this is my intro to Michael Jackson.
Let me
Michael
hear it,
Blackson.
Joe.
Hey, my thing was when I bring him up first time, especially I said, this motherfucker Michael Blackson freaking like he a goddamn African, but he just another stinky ass nigga from Philly. Welcome to the stage, because he changed his accent. He used to have his accent where he go Mike Black. He be struck talking fool. Hey, trust me, he has perfected this shit he been doing. Mike Black, that's for real. Mike, come on, how many days me and you, Mike Black and Reds don't work, Melanie?
Huh? What'd you say? I mean, what?
How many little tours me, you, and Mike Black and Reggie and Brotman done work? We done done a lot
Right.
of we done done a lot of dirty work. We done knocked out some little shit. Hey, and it's like so many different dynamics in that goddamn show.
Well, Michael, whatever he doing, he done did a damn good job. That nigga rolled up to the Savoy in a Rolls Royce SUV. I was like,
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, man. Yeah, Mike been working, man. Mike
I
has.
said, nigga, you selling more than jokes. This ain't just jokes. Damn Rolls Royce. You think you fool?
I saw him at the Ice House last year, and he had the Rolls Royce
SUV?
No, it wasn't the SUV. He had the Wraith, and I was like, "Hey, niggas is really getting money off these jokes, bro." It's like the Phantom, but it's a coupe. It's
Okay,
the two-door Phantom.
I'm gonna tell you the secret, right? I'm gonna tell you the secret. The secret is your character. See, you got the white people see people as characters. Remember when who was that? Was it Lavelle that was doing the Big Show and the way took white? You know he was, but they, it was like coming to a stage and coming to America, whatever like that. But they have to see a character that they can sell to America. They gave it to the country dude that was just country. I'm out in my blue. I'm selling my truck. I'm doing something. They gotta have a character. And it don't really dawn on me until Russell Simmons told me one time, like, yeah, motherfucker, America like character. You country hip, hop, city, whatever. And I ain't know what it fucking meant like that, but it's like I wore a cowboy hat. I was a little something this, but it's like they like shit that they can fuck with.
They like stuff they can market. They need to market you. They trying to make the money.
They got to see profitability.
Exactly. So it's like, so is it? And he made like.
They don't care how funny you are. Can we market that?
They don't give a fuck how funny you are.
Okay, no, but then it goes to the point where Russell also told me, when you start doing, your shit, I mean, you got to calm it down. You got to make it, you want to be in little homes or big homes. Because he was like, okay, when you do Def Jam, who you think gonna babysit your kids? You or Will Smith? Because America to cut you off. You come out, fuck you, stab that, fuck that, political, all that. You talking to a specific type of motherfucking people. But my channel, this shit is HBO is the world. So you gotta know how to motherfucking feed the world, get your money, talk to your people, but not make it motherfucking a goddamn dashiki every time you come out. So it's like, again, marketing. So when they say characters and when they say putting you out there, I'm saying, and when you perfect it, from even from Corey Holcomb, from all these characters out here, do what they got to do. But at least you can know that you can relate to a person that has perfected their character. I mean, for real, you look at you say what you want to about all the moms, mains leads out there, a character, but she was the first motherfucker that did the White
Is Corey still bringing a singing group with him?
House. Yeah. Oh, he about to go crazy.
Yeah,
Corey
because
about
he do a new character thing with his ass.
And then Corey
Corey-
about to do some
Corey
amazing
about to
shit.
fuck y'all up. Corey about to fuck y'all up. That's the video. I just directed the video. He just shot a couple weeks ago. Corey coming a whole new shit. And you have to reinvent yourself like every 4 to 7 years. What's DL, a lot of people do share. You got to do that. If you're gonna
You got to evolve.
Thank you. You got to kind of like
you got to go forward.
gotta
Yeah,
get
you ain't got to reinvent. You got to evolve, though.
Yeah, you got to move with the times.
Or you're gonna be
You
left
got to move
behind.
with the times.
Yeah.
Got to stay relevant.
You get left out. Yeah,
That-
you got to stay relevant.
And
And
that's what you. And now with social media being like it is, people are making millions, hundreds. I know comedians who get like $5,000 a month from doing YouTube every day.
And that's low.
That's
I'ma
low.
tell y'all
Yeah,
what.
and that ain't even nothing.
Really,
That's
really low.
low. And
Oh,
in
how
terms
much
of
you
like,
getting, Jamie? How much you
no,
get?
it ain't me. It ain't me.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know what
right.
y'all think it's me. It's not me.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
only
tell them on
listen,
yourself.
I got 51,000 subscribers. You got to think about. I did an episode of my show. Wording is hard. The one that came out yesterday. The guy that was on my show, Jesse, he has 14 million subscribers.
So he getting a
14
fat check.
million. So
He probably got millions.
Yes. So that's why I said it's low, because I know people who don't have 14 million, who just have $1 million, and they get a check for $1 million a month, long as they put up one video a week. All they got to do is one video a week, and they get $1 million.
Right. And the sponsors is who pays them. Yeah, it
The
depends on who you
sponsorships
are.
and the ads. The ads
That's
pay
good money, boy.
Yeah, that's who the sponsors are, the ads.
Yeah. It's money in that shit, man. But it's money in ownership too. Like I've had 3 decent sized companies approach me about my show Wording is Hard and trying to buy the rights off from me. And it's like if these niggas willing to offer me $200,000, $300,000, I know the show is worth more than that. So
Right.
it's the whole
Way
like,
more.
the whole, yeah, it's the way that Master thought. Like when he said that white man offered me $1 million for No Limit Records, and he's like, if he's offering me $1 million, I know it's probably worth at least 10 to 100 million. So it's like, yeah, if you offer me $200,000-$300,000 for my show, I know it's worth at least $2-3
$2
million.
million.
So I'll
Good
wait.
for you.
I'll
'Cause
do
a
all
lot
the
of people
paperwork.
sell out, gone and get rid of it.
Listen,
No,
money gonna come. Don't ever chase the money. Don't ever chase the money.
They take the money all the time.
I'm
But
good.
Hey, check it for pimp game, homie. Yeah, you can get that to license it for a year, or you can have this for a certain amount of time.
Mhm.
But I own Bip Bap Bap, and I can take it boop boop boop. You don't get it.
No, I
Listen,
get the licensing, but they weren't up for that, Joe, because I offered that. I offered the licensing. They didn't want licensing. They wanted all the rights to it. They
Give
wanted
me all of that shit.
And then that's like, no.
They ain't want you to have shit afterwards.
Yeah.
Which means
I know-
they didn't
I
want you on that motherfucker. They
I
were
know-
finna replace you.
Listen, yes, I know.
Yeah,
what you're
like
saying.
they did the 5 Heartbeats on their album.
Okay,
Like what
but
they
that-
did
Damn
to
sure
the Cold
did touch
Crush.
the 5 for me.
No, wait,
Go
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
All I'm saying is, once you got a motherfucker in the whorehouse, they want a motherfucking nut. So you can make a motherfucking adjust to whatever you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't got to go by the old mentality. See, we all in this old mentality shit of everything. Everything is this a new generation, man. And I'm gonna say religion, marriage, all this old fucking bullshit where your mentality, all these you can motherfucker gotta adjust to. You gotta go back and regroup, shake all that shit off, and go back to the fucking basics, man, on what fucking real shit is. And it is what the fuck it is. If you keep believing these old myths and what they want to do and all this do, when you control what you do, sell your blue magic for what you want to sell it for and put it to them like what the fuck, because they want it. And you make it, give it to you for what they want it to. Whatever the fuck it is. You control what the fuck you do. Period.
Yeah.
They tell you what the fuck to do. You tell them what the fuck to do or get the fuck out of there.
But that's the thing, Joe. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Blue magic.
if you don't want to abide by what I want to do, I don't have to get in bed. Like I'm not I'm not at a point where I have to just get in bed with these motherfuckers who are just offering this dollar deal. I know what the show is worth. I know what the show is worth. I know what it's gonna bring in the long run, and I'm gonna do that. So like, if I miss out on a couple 100,000, right? Think about. I mean, it's the same thing with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle missed out on what? 50 million with Comedy Central while walking away from the Chappelle show. 10 years later, 10, 15 years later.
Turned around, got that 50 back plus an extra million for every year that he walked away.
Yeah. So he walked away with 100 million from Netflix for 3 specials, which was literally one season of Chappelle Show.
Understood. That's understood. But how long ago was that?
That was what, 10 years?
Okay, so the games, I'm telling you, the games are changed now. You guys got the power to do anything you fucking want to.
No, you wait. The game really finna change after this pandemic. You watch and see.
It's changed right now.
Pay cuts for everybody.
You were saying earlier, we can call. How can we call and get this information and get to spit this game? I'm trying to tell you how to fucking doing it. I'm doing it.
I'm listening. I'm listening, Joe. I'm listening.
So nigga, y'all got the power. You got the power because you got me on here. You got Melanie on here. You got all these motherfuckers that are delay, nappy head, and nigga in the car. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers on here.
That's Rico in the car.
That nigga kills me, man. First show I ever did in my life was with Joe Torry. First show I ever did in my life.
Wow.
That nigga said, nigga in the car. You long zipper wearing nigga, forget you, man.
Only nigga I know
that
that
long
do
ass
push-ups
zipper
till he go to sleep.
Yeah. Got on the Seals shirt.
Ain't that crazy how when you a new jack, you remember the first time you opened up for somebody big and they don't remember shit?
That nigga don't remember the shit. He stopped me from beating.
No way. He don't
He
remember
stopped
shit
me
no
from
way.
beating the nigga that promoted the show up.
Oh, Viagra and Metamucil taking ass nigga at the same time.
We can talk about you, Joe.
No. Don't feed into that shit because Melody is egging it on from both sides. Melody's like,
yeah, she is.
You nappy head. Then she like, you gonna take that, Joe? She egging it on from both sides.
I want to hear some responses. Come on, you ain't gonna let him get away with that.
Classic toothpaste.
Don Melanie King.
Did you hear what he said about you, Ron?
I heard what you said, Melody.
I ain't talking. No, somebody said something about nappy head. It wasn't me.
Melody ain't shit. You called her your sister earlier, Joe. You called her your sister, and look how she acted. Look how she acted.
That's how sisters and brothers act. Come on now.
That's dignified and dignified.
Hey, that's
how many? How many of y'all ever grew up where a basement was? With a basement in your house? Anybody?
Right.
No, we wasn't that unfortunate.
When we would go to Chicago, my grandmother had a basement in her house.
Hell yeah.
Fully decorated. I would lock my sister in that basement until my grandmother would get home from work.
Fuck.
Well, listen,
So
we're about
nobody at your
hold on, wait. We're about 8 minutes out from the end of the show. I told you it goes by fast, Melody. At this point right now, this is usually the time where I let people get the floor. You guys can tell them what you got coming up, what they you can look out for. If you guys want to thank anybody that blessed you on the Cash App, this is the time to do that. Before y'all do that real quick, because the super chat's gonna run out, I want to thank Jerome Hill. He sent $50 through the super chat on YouTube. I appreciate it, brother. He said, thank you for the content. Definitely appreciate your donation, man. And at this time, I want to give the floor to, let's go, Rico. If you got anything you want people to look out for, and
man, just look out for me. Just look out for me, goddamn it. Ain't shit going on right now. Just keep your motherfucking eyes open, man. I'll be on live. I'll be on whatever. I don't give a fuck. I do comedy in the car, garage. I done did this shit in the backyard. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm doing comedy wherever the fuck I can, man. As long as you stay the fuck away from me. Just don't breathe on me.
All right. What's your socials, Rico? Let them know your socials where they can follow you.
Rico Da Great, man. Rico Da Great on everything. Rico Da Great on Facebook. Rico Da Great on Instagram. Rico Da Great on YouTube, man.
Spell Rico. Spell Rico.
RICCO.
There you go.
Yeah, it's 2 C's because I messed up.
RCCO.
I put 1 C earlier, so make sure you got the 2 C's on there. RICCO. Reek out. Blaq Ron, what you got coming up?
Hey man, be sure you tune in to the Midnight Oil Show. That's at 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern with my girl Ty Davis. Tune into Blaq Ron's Black Power Hour. That's you can always catch those episodes on replay on my IGTV. Follow me on everything social, BLAQRON. Like I said, I'm coming to LA at the end of this month to tape a special. So that's gonna be coming out soon. So be on the lookout for that, man. And as always, you can follow me on Christian Mingle at Deacon Longstroke. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate you having me.
Y'all do that. Be setting us up for Deacon Long Strong, and it'll be like Deacon Long Gone. And you be like, what? This ain't never happened before. I get so
you know what, Melanie? I'm not one to toot my own horn, but
all I'm saying is, you got any references? That's what I'm talking about.
You know.
What you got? What you got from D-Lay?
I'm glad you asked. First of all, thank you to everybody that hit me on the Cash App. I appreciate the love as always. You guys not watching, you should be. The #1 storytelling podcast in the game. Me, Billy Terrell's, Kevin Damfood Simpson. Did you miss me? New episodes dropping every Tuesday. My new book, The Journey Behind the Smile. Bam, you can get off my website. It's delay.com. All of my social media handles are the same. I'm currently working on my second book, and I just started my nonprofit CHAMP, CHAMP. It's an acronym for Children Having Avenues to Maximize Potential, and it is a organization geared towards kids with slain parents. So it's something I'm proud of. I've been working on for a while. So I'm keeping busy during these quarantine times. I'm out here.
Okay.
Blessings, man.
So here, can I say thank yous to my Cash App people right quick?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Let me open up that Cash App. First of all, I want to say to Khalid Muhammad, oh, you got to be way quicker than that. Blaq Ron reads at a more than college level.
He requested with it.
Yeah, that young brother got blocked tonight. I blocked that young brother tonight.
That nigga sent me a $30 request in the midst of everybody else.
Hey, come get this nigga, man. Somebody got him.
Hey, boy. So real quick, Ray Doris Stewart, Trey Rice, LeBaron, I just sent my popcorn world offer order to you, brother. I need that popcorn from you. Daniel Tucker, Imani Roberson, Shaquina Horace, Shalita Holmes, Kim Whitley, I love you, Ernestine, Isaac Gentry, and somebody whose screen name is OnlyFans. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Appreciate y'all, man.
Ron, let me show you something real quick. I had this dude today, and I found him on Instagram. I blocked him on it. He requested $1,500 from me.
Oh, this.
Wow.
Hey, come get this nigga, man.
And I found him on Instagram. I blocked his goofy ass on Instagram. Cause like, listen, nigga, like I don't have a crowd.
Push that button on accident.
Fight you in your face.
I read everything, Melody. I read everything. I don't
but
have
everybody don't. Some people
have...
make a mistake.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
and you out here to
spend 2 weeks trying to get their money back.
It's ridiculous. But I read everything.
Get up early in the morning to get one over on old Blaq Ron.
Yeah. Joe Torry, what you got coming up, man? What should the people look out for?
Oh man, look out for right away what Melanie and I were talking about in the vehicle. Everybody, you guys are all beyond, trust me. Now I always try to create something, be the next Russell Byrne, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get us to the next generation. If I can be that fucking bridge, I'm gonna be it. So we got Joe Torry Comedy Club. It's coming out 2020, what the fuck? And it's got everybody coming out. Melanie's on it, DL, Russell Peters, all the old jacks and new jacks. We told you about it. Tiffany, all that. That's coming out. Trying to get it out before on BLK Prime. That's BLK Prime, a black platform. Black, keep it black. I shot it at the Regency West where we started, keeping it back black. Vanessa Bell Calloway, she's an owner in that, along with her husband, her father. They own the whole block. So my thing is keeping everything right into, blackness and getting it back, man. So that's the next thing coming.
In the
Right
midst of doing all that blackness, are y'all paying, my brother?
Yeah, we pay, motherfucker. And when you come,
I didn't get no check. Where y'all? It's
I'm
lost.
gonna say because Joe, I don't know if you heard me, but I'm coming to LA in like 2 weeks.
Hey, man, can I finish what the fuck I'm saying to get out of here? We got goddamn.
Oh, my bad. You see
Hurry
the grill
up.
kicking in? I'm sorry, Joe.
Yeah,
Show
thank
gonna
you.
be over when it get to my turn. Come on.
Exactly.
He getting sweaty in that coaching shirt.
Yeah. I got the fat mom over there on the fucking. I got bananas and coconuts for her.
Yeah, you over there looking like great value Johnny Gill, nigga. Come on.
Yeah. Whatever, nigga, Johnny Jungle.
Hey, Joe, that mustache ain't shit. That mustache look like a newsletter go out every time you move.
Let me tell you something. Your green screen ain't working. You got a green screen and it's still a green.
No, I'm shooting from my phone, but we all can see that different world homecoming background you got.
Oh no, I got that. Yeah, this is for a reason. See, I'm in the bunker, nigga. Thank you.
He in the Trump bunker.
I keep my motherfucking bunker. You see my front buzz, see my shit, I do.
Yeah, that's because your wife won't let you have none of that shit in the house. You got all that shit in the goddamn locker in your backyard, nigga.
In the garage.
Whatever it is, I still got your mama.
This nigga in the cheat shit right now. This nigga Joe in the cheat shit.
What's your handles, Joe? Where can they find you at?
My handle's on the back of that nigga's mama's ass right now. Hey, girl.
The nigga phone fall right after that. I try to keep it moving.
Shut up, bitch. Crack
that. So Melanie, what you got going on? What you want
people Joe got to go back to dialysis.
Only thing I got coming up is a birthday, and that ain't until September. I'm struggling. We all struggling. All the comics in the entire world. Trying to figure out how what we gonna do. We all trying to be creative, shit, and selling something else. I've been selling Corona-free Cougar Coochie for the last month. Wow. I ain't make that much money. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta start an OnlyFans, Melanie. You gotta start an OnlyFans that'll get the Corona Cougar, Corona-free Cougar.
Fuck it, I got $40. What's your cash app?
Hold up. Tahir.
But $40 ain't gonna get you nothing but a feel.
Hey, Tahir.
That's why
I need to mention this real quick.
Grab my ass cheek for $40.
Melanie's birthday is in September. My birthday is in September as well. I have a birthday getaway that I'm doing September the 16th through the 20th in the Dominican Republic. Go to my website.
Wait a minute. Dominican Republic. Wasn't that where people was dying at a little bit ago?
Hey, man, y'all shut that shit up. I'm at work.
People was dying in the Dominican Republic. Why don't you move that to somewhere else?
They actually dying everywhere. They actually gonna be dying everywhere when you think about it.
Now, this was before coronavirus.
They're gonna be done. September the 16th through the 20th. Go to my website. It's gonna be a fun-filled 4 days of party. We're gonna have theme nights, all black. You get dressed up in all black, or you come in some African print. We have a casino night. We have a lingerie pajama party, DJ, comedy show, and a taping of our podcast, all in the DR. We're gonna cut the fuck up. Go to my website, itsdelay.com, and get that thing. And lastly, I want to make my book, man, a bestseller, and I can't do shit without y'all. Let's do this shit. Black authors, goddamn it. Y'all want to support
show
Black?
it better than that. Pull it back.
There it is.
There you go.
That's it right there. Bam, right there, people. I need to be on the bestsellers list, and I can't do it without you. Let me. Okay, how about
Covering the title with your fingers. Yeah, that's
sound like we fucking. You sound like we fucking. Back up a little bit. Move your fingers. Get your fingers out the. Sound like we fucking. Right. So, guys, I need y'all to go to my website for your autographed copy of my book. Itsdelay.com is the website. I appreciate y'all. Tahir, I love you, brother. Man, I really
Always
appreciate
a pleasure, man. I want to thank J-Mo, Sanika, Caveman, Kim Whitley, Manny, Janine, Troy, Shaniqua, Imani, Ebony, Jamie, Jairus, Jerome, Devon, Daniel, Caveman again, and Raydora. Thank you so much for the donations, and also the people who donated in the super chat. Again, Jerome Hill, appreciate you. Listen, we do this Monday through Thursday. It's always a good time, man. Always a lot of gems drop. Definitely want to thank my guests, D-Lay, Blaq Ron, Rico Da Great. We got Joe Torry, a legend in here. We got Melanie Comarcho, legend in here, man. This is the only place you're going to find comics completely unfiltered, dropping gems and providing the funny. So please continue to come back. Please subscribe if you haven't already and like the video. We still got 1,600 people in here. I know we can get at least another 100 likes. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we have another episode of Best Silent Listening Party. Today, another episode of Damn Internet You Scary drop. Go check that out. And yesterday, another episode of Wording Is Hard dropped as well on my channel. So please check that out. Subscribe to everything. Check out all my guests' websites. Check out their Instagrams. Follow them. Support them. Look out for Guy Torry. Look out for Melanie Comarcho. Buy D-Lay's book. Blaq Ron filming the special. So when that comes out, make sure you check that out. And Rico Da Great goes live from his car, so make sure you check that out. Subscribe and follow that brother as well.
And blessings to Tahir, the most selfless nigga in the comedy game right now.
Yeah.
Right. He put this together trying to help us comics all get a couple of dollars. Big shout outs. All these people making millions. And Tamir is the one that showed up and showed out. So
I don't know what Tamir doing, but Tahir damn sure.
Tamir from
Hey,
day one, you've been a solid dude, man.
Thank you.
thank you.
Solid.
Hey man, I for real, I just want to say, hey, for real, appreciate you coming on. CP told me come on. They cut me off before I could thank everybody that I never did a Cash App shit before. So thanks everybody that did to the Cash App. Appreciate you. Hey, and everybody and what you're doing, man, for real. This is the next wave of you know what I'm saying, getting everybody's character, getting my opinion out there, getting everybody's brand out there. And we appreciate that. I appreciate you. I'm glad it was classy. Glad you had some cool people on.
Yeah.
And so that's all it's all about.
I appreciate it, man.
Everybody too. I haven't checked my Cash App, but I want to be surprised. If you did donate, God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
man. I appreciate it. Listen, man, next week we got a great show, man. We got just to give you a heads up, we got London Brown. We got Chase Manhattan. We got Chris Nee. We got RJ Walker. We got Shula King. I know you guys are familiar with his video. Shula King's going to be on
that's my dude.
Episode next week.
I get a show with that dude.
Oh, yeah. He's a beast. He's a beast.
He's a beast.
We got Guy Torry coming on the show next week. So you guys have to tune in because I only post who's going to be on the show the day of the show. To get you guys excited about it, but also keep you engaged in it. And also, we may have a streaming deal. So all of this is only possible by you guys continue to watch, continue to like the videos. We're in the works right now for a project with a streaming company, and we might see some new and bigger, better things. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'll check you tomorrow on Best Silent Listener Party, and I'm also doing an IG Live with the questions. It's a hip-hop thing. Joe, stop moving your pectorials, man. This make me uncomfortable. That nigga shirt doing the percolator real quick. I don't like it, man. Stop. We get it, nigga. You in shape. We get it.
Them titties.
That's my
them titties.
That's my Beyonce fan right there.
Well, listen, man, thank y'all so much for watching. Appreciate the donations. Y'all be safe. We'll see you next week on another episode of Damn Internet. Zooming with the homies, y'all.
Yeah, we zooming with the homies.
I think he was trying to sign out from Zooming with the homies, Tom, but what he actually did was sign out from Damn Internet You're Scary.
He's been doing too much filming. He don't even know what show he's filming.
I don't know what day it is, man, but I'm out of here. Thank y'all so much. Y'all been great.